right, welcome back for another Who All Gonna Be There collector cast on this fine Friday, Friday evening, on the 27th of September.
27th of September.
Yep. I am your host for this week, Ayani Matrix Designs, otherwise known as Tony Man. And with me starting out is the ever-esteemed Falcon from Falcon Manor.
Keep forgetting the camera's down there now.
And of course, he got stacks built up with just Destro.
Yeah.
The fortune of Destro.
Yeah. I thought I'd show display some stuff that I purchased. So I'm like, hey, let me just show off this little bit.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool though. I like. Where'd you get did that stacks of money come from any particular set?
It actually came with the Joker from McFarlane Toys Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh, okay. When he burns the money, right?
Right, and it's actually a it's actually a stand. It's got a foot peg on it, so he's actually supposed to stand next to it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually okay. I see it now. That's kind of cool. But that works for Destro though. So
yeah, it works for a lot of people. So I was like, man, I'm so happy that was a great accessory that can be used across a lot of stuff.
That's a rare, solid accessory.
Yeah.
Especially from McFarlane, man. Because he'll give you random accessories like, I don't know what to do with this. Or
yeah, that was a good one.
That was definitely a good one.
Yeah.
And it's multi-use.
Yes, yeah. And it's a nice size. So it actually looks like, man, that's a lot of money. Especially when you have a smaller figure. Like, man, that's a lot of cash over there.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time actually seeing it on camera, so that's kind of cool.
It looks really good though. And it looks like it's flimsy enough to be almost like small bills, like actual paperish look. That's cool. That's a solid prop if I give him one that I've seen from McFarlane fig. Because really, dude, I give him shit a lot of times for weird always Batman or some other thing, but every now and then he got a couple of things that work, and that's one of them. That's a good prop right there.
Are you able to see? Excuse me. Are you able to see Destro's hands? Okay.
Yeah, he's like this.
Or can you see what's
a little bit? It looks like food.
Okay, cool. Just check. It's not food.
What is it?
There are gold bars.
Oh, I see it now.
Gold bars, but I couldn't tell how it looked on camera.
This is going to sound strange, but it looks like it's reflecting a lot of. Well, the one in his right hand. Well,
right.
This would be his right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a gold bar now that I see it, but the other one on his other hand, maybe because of his cape or something.
Yeah.
I
was trying to have it real close to his face,
he's like,
you know what I'm saying, but but that it might be just because the lighting also. My light in a bad spot, but hey.
Well, you know who just showed up? The man who must be on your parade.
Mage?
No.
Oh, this guy.
That's what I said. He's like, he already showed up for the picture.
That is freaking amazing. This guy.
That's terrible.
Gentlemen, what is going on?
Damn.
That needs to be your profile pic, man, for real. That was the best intro.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. When you had old dude in the chair, that was pretty dope too.
This one's a funny one because I saw you pop up and all I see is this. Like what? And this man's here to shit in your Cheerios.
Yes, I am.
Well, how's it going, man? We were just gawking at the stacks of cash that Destro's somehow accumulated.
Just so been doing it.
Yeah.
Just stacking.
Got some of them.
Destro's
got
the
some,
new Diddy. Destro
got
is the
some
new
Diddy
Diddy.
dollars.
You got some of them Diddy dollars.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man.
Man.
I'm bringing it back. That's never left on me.
Damn.
Yeah, boy.
Golly, that's honestly, I feel like Destro would have more scruples, but
Nah, Destro wouldn't be in there.
Nah, man. He got better things to do.
yeah,
He got better things to do.
yeah. And you know what's funny is the comic feels like a giant sized wallpaper that I could almost see happening in his office. He just like,
oh, that's like comic sucks.
Yeah.
golly.
That's for later. we already know what it is. That's
Yeah, we already know, but
we already know what it is.
It looks like a cool poster that somebody would have. Like I used to have shit like that in my old office, just right behind me. Like I had like Soul Eater stuff in my office.
So while I was being harassed and totally rad, just some bomb. Some bomb, and I was just in there minding my own business, looking at figures, and he had the audacity. I had the audacity to take a selfie with me in the background. Get out of here, man. I didn't even know homeless people had cell phones.
I would have you know that was the brighter point of your day, sir.
Oh my goodness. That's golly.
I'm gonna heed some advice, and I'm gonna have I guess I'm a sticky tack. So like shields, some swords, and things up here to make it look like the old shields, the old broadswords,
like
and stuff.
Like some in his castle.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. I mean, that really sounds like
it's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, man, that's a great idea. I'm glad I thought of that.
I think you were inspired by someone else, sir.
I was inspired by these nuts.
Them kind of little old things.
Yeah. Every once in a while they pop out a good idea.
You guys are like so petty. But it's funny. All right. Well, actually, let's kind of do since we got a couple people here already. How was your week?
Oh, my week was great. My week was great.
It was just dealing with stuff. My mom, she had to be rushed to the hospital Sunday.
Oh gosh, is she okay?
Yes, she's okay. Well, now she is. They did what they needed to do, and now she's in rehab. Okay. I mean, it's a nice little place too, but she's in rehab. So because she was in the bed. She's been in the bed since. Okay, so like Thursday, she fell.
Oh yeah,
and then after that, she had a hard time just keeping down food. So then after. That's when that actually then I ran into this jerk at Walmart. Well, I was trying to hold this jerk's figure for him.
Oh, yeah.
And and then because I was trying to get over there, but my brother was over there, so that's why it really wasn't the jerk's fault. But yeah. So after that, I went over there and I was just like, okay. So she said she was okay, so I was like, all right, fine, because she wasn't keeping down food. But that's why we got some chicken broth because she'll usually when she can't hold down any food, she'll kind of switch to like a liquid diet,
right?
And try to stay hydrated, like with a liquid diet, and then like beef broth, and then also chicken broth, and then like some Pedialyte or something like that to stay hydrated. Anyway,
yeah.
Come to find out. she wasn't taking her diabetes medicine because she couldn't keep anything down.
Oh, wow.
So that Sunday we had to, the ambulance had to come in, so we had to do that anyway. So, make a long story to cut it off, they got the blood sugar now, and she is hydrated. So now they just have to get her to start walking, get her walking again.
Mm-hmm.
So with all that being said, it's been a hectic week, but I have been spacing out with Wukong when I can, and
Right.
I think I have to say that is one of the better toys I have bought. That he right now is in a high position of figure of the year for me.
What?
They said Wukong?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You have them where we could see him when we do, present
Oh.
your stuff.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
I mean, it's kind of his whole.
You asked,
He
buddy.
ain't
You asked.
wrong.
All right, now I was waiting.
And-
I'm gonna show Wukong, but like the whole thing was is so I go into I go into I go into Great Escape Saturday. Well, it's a nice Saturday, pretty nice Saturday. Sun's out, whatever have you. So,
Yeah.
and I knew that Boy Rivals Volume 2 was out.
Right.
So I
Right.
said, I'm gonna go ahead and treat myself.
Yeah.
So
Nice
I go there. Yeah. So I go there to get the volume 2. And I'm talking to Will, just having a good conversation.
Yep.
And then I felt this cold shiver. And then
Poop your pants?
as soon as I turned to the door,
Mm-hmm.
this jack of an ass just walks in the door. I mean, just like and it just like it was like dreary all after that. So anyway, I said then
I don't know why Tony went to Great Escape.
I don't even
I
know
didn't
why
go to
yet.
Great Escape, but Mage wants to give some kind words here. He wants to say, "Glad Mama Petty's on the mend."
Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, especially like I said, that was a scary little thing that crossed my mind. The whole thing about with the loss of Unica's dad, and then that scared me there for a minute because how it rolls sometimes. So I was just like,
Yeah.
but it didn't, and I'm grateful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, and the funny thing about it, come off a good weekend of finding things. Because, like I said before, the whole thing is, I went there and then I was not even planning to. I had not really committed to the plan of going to Totally Red.
Yeah.
Because he just said that he was going. He just said they didn't have any, and he was gonna get some soon. My actual thought was to go in the opposite direction, go like to Hendersonville and just go ahead and bite down and just buy, do the pre-order for Wukong at there because they're going to be the ones to carry the collector special or the store special. I was like, man. So anyway, I turned around, talked to this dude, and then he said, I forgot what he said. He had said something. He had
It
mentioned
don't
Totally
matter.
Red.
It don't
Anyway,
matter
long
what he
story,
said.
yeah, he had mentioned something. I said, you know what? I've gone out there because Tim did say he saw it. And once again, I tell y'all, I love my cousin, but his intel just ain't good when it comes to toys. He just ain't saying it as men does, but it's like the whole thing. When he does his hunting, it's online. So, he knows what he gets. So when he goes into a store, he might see something and think, oh, okay. But anyway, so we went in there, got the messing around, went straight to the spot where I thought he was going to be. He wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to talking. The only thing that really looked up, because I was getting ready to really call it quit, is the fact that LJ came out there and said something to us.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that really made. And then that's when I said, well, and then he said, here it is right here. I said, well, that's it.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. So I picked up, and then I know that then when they go see Transformers 1, so yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good weekend, just like it to the end. But there you go.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Mage would also like to let you know that I'm a terrible host.
What'd you do, Tony?
No, probably because I didn't get the message up earlier about Mama Petty, but let's be fair.
But yeah,
silly. But also, he said he talked to Tim and he needs to connect with him in IRL.
Okay. I don't know if he got anything planned. No, he probably won't get out since it's gonna be raining like this weekend.
Yeah,
So,
I think they said it's going to be raining off and on for the next 3-4 days.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
So, but I'll let him know that he needs to try to set up a meeting with you. But yeah,
yeah, and of course,
you know,
you got that'll happen, and hopefully, just when the weather is not chaotic and
yeah,
crazy because hurricanes and other craziness. Yeah,
yeah. So that was
but
good though. That Saturday was good. Then I turned around and went went to Walmart to just get my dinner started, and then they go to question, they go red hood, they go sidewalk. I was like, I just clicked
ah,
it for the old blue car. What in the world?
that's how it happens, man. You go,
And so I was just like, well, I want the question, but I know this jackass was just like salivating over the question for the longest.
oh gosh,
And I was just like, okay, cool. I just, because I do have fairly good luck when it comes to hunting. So
Yeah.
I was just like, okay. Then this dude, then I still ain't been able to find the question. I know
Man.
I see everyone else, but I
Man.
don't see a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's how it works. You see everything
And
but what you need.
and he's part of the Red Hood Cyborg and that wave, right?
He's okay. So technically, he's
And
not.
okay, so
He's part of
he just randomly
no. He's
no
part of the wave with him. What's that woman?
Shining Knight.
He's Shining Knight
Uh-huh.
and Effigy. Eff,
Oh, those three.
those
Crap.
three are a
Okay.
wave. Red
Okay.
Hood and Cyborg are a wave on their own.
Mhm.
Huntress, the Green Lantern, and um, uh, Dark Knight Returns Batman
Mhm.
are a wave of their own.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Yeah,
ain't like I know I don't really need to go hunting. I really don't, but
Yeah.
I might.
It's-
I might, but I went tonight. I just went out west just to see what was out, and that was absolutely not because I was going.
yeah.
I did go out there to look at Lino,
Mhm.
and then so I looked at him for a minute, and I said, "Well, I know I have that tan Warhammer paint, so I
Mhm.
know I could fix that, and just actually, just give him a real good paint job." But because I would just like borrow Tim's spray gun and do it like that
yeah,
instead of brush painting because that
Right.
brush paint wouldn't go on smooth enough. But the whole thing was, I was like, why not? $35 and the whole thing, he has the new articulation.
Yeah.
He has that diaphragm cut and he has a waist swivel and he has the swivel at the knees and then the swivel at the elbow. So I'm just like, he can get into some poses. So I was just like, all right,
ooh, guess who? Special guest.
what up,
Ah.
what up, what up?
Oh snap. Okay.
So
All
I
right.
was like,
I was really thinking it was going to be Will. You said snap. I was going to be Will.
I thought it was
Oh,
going
that's
to be.
That's
funny.
what y'all.
I thought it was
That's
going to
what y'all heifers get.
be. Yeah,
That's
I
what
thought it was going
y'all
to be
get.
King
You
Ashy
thought it was
himself.
gonna be name brand, but it's store brand. Now you
It's
deal with
so,
it.
bro.
You
We'll take
deal
you.
with it.
We'll take you, bro. We'll take you.
You
Golly.
take this
N-
store brand and you enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
It
now,
don't get stale because it's pre-stale.
yeah, but it was just like I was like, man. So anyway, guys, I said, I'm gonna stick with what I got. I'm gonna space out with this Wukong. I even thought about
That
buying the
Wukong
game,
is
but
nice, man.
thank you.
I was about to I was
Yeah,
about to pick up a Wukong, but it was not a fancy one because I be on Amazon and I found these League of Legends figures for like
Oh yeah.
you know right around my sweet spot, around $10, $15. I'm like, well, I mean, I could go. That's a nice amount of plastic for $15, especially when it's cheaper than 25.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Mine
But,
ain't the one I got coming ain't nothing like this. This
so
one
yeah.
you got a premium collectible. What I got is a bad attempt at capturing a video game property.
Yeah, I mean, he's still. I mean, I saw that one, and I've seen him
Yeah,
like because they used to
the
be in
League of
Target.
Legends one.
Yeah, they used
Oh,
to
he
be in
did.
Target really heavy,
That's right.
and
That's right.
then
Because I picked up a little cheap, what
the
was finna be an army builder, but they ran out. But yeah, I picked up one of them, and then I found some of the rest of them. I found this League of Legends dude for like $6, and I couldn't
yeah.
pass that up.
So yeah,
It's
but I
like,
mean,
man,
it's still like I actually want that Wukong. They got a Wukong that's based on the game that's going to come out. He's
oh
a
yeah,
honey. So I was like, man,
man,
yeah, I'm
Isn't
they
he
gonna,
been
like
going off
super hard
on
to
them.
get right now?
huh?
The Wukong from the game, isn't he super hard to get right now?
And
Probably is.
Tim got his,
Yeah. Hey
but
man, yeah, we need
Tim
to get
go
that
harder than I
Korean.
do. Tim goes way harder than I ever would do.
Really?
Yeah, Tim goes super hard.
Oh,
Like
word.
if you would ever like
Hey,
what I have is nothing actually compared to what Tim has.
you got some
Tim
nice
is up
pieces
there. Yeah,
in the
Tim is
collection, man. So that's
really up
saying
there
something.
with. Yeah, he's really up there with Will.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay,
Tim
that is saying something.
Tim is really up there with Will. When I
Yeah.
and I'm being honest. So
Dang. Okay.
like all that like that stuff that like Will have, Tim has it, and that's why I can like give my point of view on it because I've had it in my hand.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. Okay.
so
Well, that's
that's why I
cool.
said that. Yeah, most of the time,
Oh man.
yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway, it
yeah,
goes. Yeah,
man.
he goes harder than I ever could
Man,
go.
I didn't know if I was gonna get on tonight, man, but Tony was such a negligent host. I'm like, you know what? Let me get on here because I mean,
So silly.
I done
Well,
sent a
this is
shout out to I done
look,
sent a
sir.
shout
This
out
is
and sent my regards to Mama Petty. I done said a bunch of stuff, man.
not
Tony,
ain't
Tony and
said
them
nothing.
dang. Tony ain't said a damn thing. He gatekeeping the comments, sitting up there
I
with
didn't
his
get
Shirley Temple curls
posted.
and like, man,
Well, I
boy,
mean,
I will admit that was
you
so
know
let
what?
good.
let a brother
We
let a
have to
brother get a
dance with
nice
what we got.
job. Let a brother get a nice job and get his hair did. He don't know how to act.
I know he got that.
I
He
didn't
got
get
that.
it. My
He
hair
out here.
did. I just.
He out
He
here.
got that. He got that wet look. He look.
I
I
just took a
know.
shot.
he,
Soul glow looking ass.
he got
Man.
that wet look. He looked like he just fresh out the Diddy party, baby oil and all.
Uh, well, I normally my hair would
You ain't
go
shit
to
for
and
that
fro,
one.
but this was blocking. Oh my gosh! Now it's like not. You guys had to say
I'm
something.
about to
Now
throw
it's
up.
gonna go back down.
God dang. Man said he got the baby oil special.
Baby oil special. He used that baby oil with that. He used that baby oil with that aloe in it.
And then, oh no, not the moisturizing
Got the
aloe.
moisturizer.
Let's just
That's one step away from
down.
Astroglide.
Oh wow, wow, no.
That is
Let's
wrong.
just stop right there.
No, no, no.
Oh
You know
no,
how they do.
sir. No, sir.
It ain't gonna stop them.
Oh
I'm
no,
usually one of the ones
and
to stop them, but you done ran afoul of me.
and then on top of that, we got Mage doing it too. Oh, Tony, it's gonna be a
Shoot,
rough night.
man. I was truly gonna just listen to y'all, but I'm like, you know what, Tony man ain't even hosting well.
So yeah, but I thank y'all for the good wishes and the good vibes. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
sure. I ran
you know
into.
that is hey man, mama,
Yeah, I
when
get
mamas
it.
get hurt, that is
That,
absolutely a sore spot for me, man. I'm
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
oh no, no, that ain't good, man.
no, it's
That
not.
ain't good.
yeah.
You know, I still get lame
Yeah.
on occasion. I got me a little bottle of my personal liquid counselor
Hmm.
downstairs in the garage refrigerator if I ever just need a good cry. I go down there and
Yeah.
holler at Gentleman Jack for a minute
Yeah. And
my
even if you
favorite
don't want
Janae
to do
Aiko
that,
song.
I'm free on the weekends. I sit there with you. It's okay.
Ain't
No
no,
problem with do it.
ain't trying to let y'all see me cry.
Man, you know what? Let me tell you right now. I ain't even, nah, man. Now, I wouldn't dare kick you I wouldn't kick none of y'all when y'all was down or even when y'all was up. So that would be something that would be between
We all know
myself
that's
and
a lie.
but no,
We already talked
no.
about
Wait a
pouring
minute.
lemonade on
Well, let
Tony's
me say it
grave.
like this. When it comes to things that are of a delicate matter, I would not. Now, if it's just some regular shit, like if Tony came out and just said, "Look, y'all, I did attend one Diddy party," I would go ahead.
Ah,
I would let you have 30 minutes. I would let you have a 30-minute head start. Then after
A 30-minute head start.
Going nowhere near Diddy, let alone a
well,
party
not
outside.
anymore. Man, not anymore. We talking about you used to.
You do.
No,
You do.
Hey
No,
there ain't
ain't
man,
no
anymore.
used to,
No, you
bro.
can't do it anymore, Tony.
there's some folks that think
Those
some
days are
folks
over
that think
with.
Diddy not gonna make it out of lockup. He ain't gonna make it out of there.
Nah, man. You know
They
what?
Nah,
gonna
I mean, you know what? Here's the thing. I
they
mean,
gonna
we can go
Epstein that
on.
brother.
The whole thing is that you should. They're not liking them up. I mean, now, yes, this freaky nature came out. Everyone is a freaky nature. Everyone has that freak in them. My thing
I don't know about
is that
everybody.
well, I mean, we know, some people do not have it in them to be there.
Right.
But the thing is that all that is being paraded around when he's really in jail for, I guess, what, racketeering and what else.
Uh-huh.
So all those things really don't matter, but everyone is just remembering the baby oil and the free part. I mean, for him, his
That's a
lawyers to
weird
say.
thing to focus on, right
Somebody
there.
said,
Just
I
saying.
thought they said that he was doing like sex trafficking.
They are doing sex trafficking. Sex
Oh,
trafficking is in
Man,
there, but
they
it's
are.
just. I mean, yeah, those things.
The
But
thing
even these,
is, Diddy got some dirt on some powerful people, and they using their power to corral his ass.
yeah,
Now, come on now. They offered $50 million for bail, and they're like, nah, he gonna stay in this
he gonna
jail.
stay in here.
So,
Damn,
yeah, so
50 mil.
So, yeah,
that's some ish right there,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, it is.
That's what
It
that
is
is.
that.
That's absurdly high.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically what this is this is a this is a message to the rank and file Negro. If we can do this to one of the biggest of you, what you think we can do to the least of
Oh,
you?
hmm.
That's what this is. Because they're not getting these cats on what they really guilty of. Like R. Kelly, man, look. The reason they took so long to get him is because he was doing this stuff to black girls. If he had somehow
ah,
got him one of them little
yeah.
snow bunny,
Oh,
they'd
yeah.
have had his ass
Oh, yes, sir.
instantly.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
but because he was doing it to the least protected among us, it's
Mhm.
okay. Long as you dwell around in that. But it got to a point where they had to do something, and then they did this little stuff, and then got him on something that wasn't even related to what he'd been doing.
And
It's
that's how they do get the biggest ones because you have to. I mean, they get people with
Did
things
you
that,
notice?
like, yeah, Al Capone. They got him for that. Bill Cosby. They
Did,
got him for
but
something because they
but
got him for something. Oh
if
shoot.
you notice, the the powerful Negroes always get taken down with something sex related. Hmm? You notice that?
Yeah, I'm starting to see that pattern.
Yeah, that pattern's been there. It's kind of a derivation of what was known as the Mann Act. Okay, and that was basically saying that oh, this Negro coerced some pale poon, and that's
Goodness.
unlawful.
Hey,
Uh, did that stuff. What was that boxer name? Jack Johnson.
yeah,
You know,
I've read
this
about
brother
that.
he'll knock out every great white hope that they sent his way, and then went and found him a white chick, and riding around
Yeah.
fast, paying high speeding tickets and stuff because he could. He was making that money because he was the man. Now, if he had just kept it in the community or in something ethnic, it probably wouldn't have been a problem. But no.
Yeah.
How dare you, Negro, go after this lice spice?
But yeah, I think once again, I just think that if
But it's sad, man. It's
yeah,
just bottom line is, man, ain't no Negro with some power and some influence gonna get out clean.
yeah,
Who said that? Was it Cat Williams, or was it Eddie Griffin? It was one of them. It was one of them two. They said that. And like, damn if it ain't true. Damn if it ain't true. Sorry, did not mean to take this in a dour direction. But that's basically what it is, man.
So once again, we was on weeks. So Rashad, how did your week go? Then we come back to you, mate.
Okay. Well, we know how my week started.
Yeah. Started out pretty gay. Started out pretty great.
It did. It started off. Excuse me. I thought you said gay, and I was like, well, yeah.
You did.
I ran into a gay person.
I usually save those remarks for when I'm shooting darts at him on Instagram. So I'm not gonna do you like that, man. I'm not. So you don't have to worry about that, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do you like that. I wouldn't dare.
I'm gonna start with. Okay, so Thursday when I was trying to find Huntress and all those and another question, I was like, you know what? Let me stop at GameStop out here at Opry Mills Mall, because I was on my way out that way, right?
I ain't been out there in so long.
Man, and I usually don't go to that GameStop anymore. But I was like, let me check this
But
GameStop out.
they're pretty good.
And I finally found Astonishing Wolverine. Now he'd been popping up at Target, right? When he first released. And I was like, it's not a Target exclusive. I ain't worried about it. It's not a Target exclusive. I ain't worried about it. I'll get it later. Then all of a sudden, couldn't find him anywhere. Couldn't find him at Target. Just disappeared. All right, let me check on Amazon. Oh, it's almost $50. Man,
for that thing?
I passed on Astonishing Wolverine several times. I was like, well, I ran into him at GameStop, so I went here and picked him up.
That's cool.
Yep. Then I knocked him over. And only other thing I got was actually what Sam found. It's the Question Authority.
Boy, Tony's such a bad host, man. He could have made the shot bigger. Like, you sitting here enjoying the show instead of working the show. That's what you do when you're the host. You gotta work the show.
There, golly.
Yeah, man. This
you better not let me get my weekends back. I'm trying to find a soundboard, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to find some sounds.
I kind of expect things to go awry when that happens. I'll be the bulk of the joke in that regard.
No, ain't nobody trying to joke on you, man. I'm saying I'm just trying to find some sounds so that we can have an additional layer of foolishness. Ain't nobody aiming stuff at you.
No, Tony, we don't.
I'm not.
Yeah, we don't aim anything at you. It's just convenient that every time we need something, Tony is there for us. So it's okay, man.
Oh my goodness.
Now, that's cool. So you got the question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's cool that you got the question, you jackass.
But man, I I don't think you understand, though, man.
Uh-huh.
I've gone. Like today was one of those days. I started at where did I start today?
Today was one of those days. Today was a good
Man,
day
today was one of those
for
days. I
you.
started on
It was not a
one
good day for
side,
me, boy.
one side of
Shit.
Nashville, and I drove all across Nashville.
Oh no, man, don't do that.
Man,
Oh yeah, you
no,
was hunting.
man, I was hunting, dude. I was like, it's raining. Ain't nobody else hunting like this today. So let me go ahead. I'm
You was
gonna hunt
out there.
like
You was
this
out
today.
there acting like it, like
You know what I mean?
pre-COVID.
And I started at Brentwood. I went to the Brentwood GameStop at the
That's funny. I was in
Cool Springs
Brentwood today too.
Cool Springs Mall. I went
Uh-huh.
to Franklin Toy Works. I went to the other GameStop that's down the road from the AMC Theater. I hit that
Okay.
Walmart up.
Dang
I
man,
left out. I left that Walmart and I was thinking, man, should I go to Cool Springs? Nah,
Yep.
ain't at the Target. So I drove all the way to Nolensville. I went to the one in
Oh,
Nolensville.
This man said
Man,
Nolensville, not
Nolensville
road,
Road
but
Walmart.
the city. Nolensville.
yeah, I
No,
just
the road. Nolensville Road.
no,
Oh,
The road, not the city.
I'm like,
Nolensville
dang,
Road
sir.
Walmart.
no.
Better than
I
I am
mean,
I
something.
went somewhere
I
else.
appreciate it,
I
but
hit,
I mean, I know you didn't do it for me, but like I
no,
said,
I was, I mean, I was looking for the hunters. Oh, I went to Best Buy because some of
Wait,
the
Tony,
places that
didn't you go to
you can
Best Buy
pre-order.
too?
Yeah, I think I sent those photos from Best Buy the other day.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah, but
because one of the
I was
places you can
hunting.
pre-order the hunters from is Best Buy. Excuse me. So I
Wait,
went
oh, I
to
did not
really?
know that.
yeah, you can
I didn't know
pre-order.
they did pre-orders at Best Buy. In Yeah, I didn't know they did that. That's
I
I
know
weird.
mean,
they do
if you
like
go to the McFarlane Toys website, it gives you a list of
Mm.
stores to pre-order.
yeah that you list the stores that you can get it. But I mean, I can't pre-order at GameStop anymore because she is actually there in the warehouse. So
Oh, but because they
Ah,
know you. That's why they're like, oh,
uh,
here he come again. Tell him we ain't
Man,
got
no,
no more.
I mean, I honestly like Megan is really good. I'll ask her and she'll look out for stuff for
First
me.
name basis.
yes,
Yeah.
first name basis. And
Oh,
Well,
I'm
Megan,
still
Megan,
cool.
annoyed
I
with
Okay,
GameStop. So that's all I'm gonna say.
the
so like I
district
said,
representative.
so and then like I said, Autumn when she moved to the store she's at now,
which one
that's
she at?
she um um um, um uh, where's it at?
Man, that
White
Mm,
House.
man glitched out right there, didn't he?
mm,
White House. I was trying to think.
okay,
I had to think
all
which
right,
one it was. But yeah,
man. Because she was jumping, she was bouncing around for a minute.
yeah. But yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
It used to be
she was up at sheesh,
Hendersonville.
Donaldson
I mean,
for a second.
Hermitage. Yeah,
yeah.
Donaldson. She
She
was
was at
at
both of them at
Mhm.
one point.
You said
because
They
Donaldson.
usually have two stores, but like I know Megan really moves around. She
yeah.
usually she doesn't do the mall store, but she
Mm-hmm.
does
Ah,
the other one, like Opry Mills.
Yeah.
Word.
But she will help out at the other one. But yeah, anyway, it goes. I mean, they're great because I can just add them, and then what they'll do is type on the computer and find out when if they got some in transit and whatnot, and
Mhm.
so
yeah.
that helps a lot. So yeah, but once again, that's just because I'll sit there and talk somebody's head. I'll talk to somebody.
Right.
I'll talk to people. I do not.
Chat them up.
I chat to people up.
I almost picked up Cyborg today, but
Almost.
I don't know, man.
Excuse me.
I
I
wish
Well,
haven't even.
I
why
wish
you
it
don't
was
want
bigger.
them?
He it. Okay. Well, you go ahead and say your reasons, and I'll say mine.
Okay, well, I like the way the build a figure Cyborg looks. I like that
Okay.
stature, the size. I want him to
That
be a
thing is
little.
huge, man. That's
I
a
know.
big
That's why
figure.
I like that.
Giggity,
Compared,
giggity, gig.
you know what I
Is
mean?
the other
Giggity.
one not?
No, he's not
Actually,
the
yeah,
other
he's
It's
one.
actually
just
a lot smaller from what I've
He
seen.
he's
Oh,
the same size as the he's the same shit. God damn it, Tony.
y'all just
He's I'm trying not to. I'm trying to do my best, but I'm trying to behave. I mean, anyway, man.
look. Okay, first of all, sir, it is no fun when I'm misbehaving and you're not.
I'm trying, man. I'm
I
trying to be a better
don't.
trying to
Why?
be a
Why
better
do you?
person.
Why? Why?
Man, I'm trying to get to heaven now.
Why you thwarting this man's
Okay.
rehabilitation? Dog?
I'm trying to get to heaven now, man.
Okay, I'll behave, man. I'm not gonna
This man trying to
drag.
better himself.
I'm not gonna drag you with me, but I'm just saying.
My word.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, man. That
Man, he looks great though. Man, that new cyborg does look great. He
So,
looks great.
Yeah.
The head
right,
sculpt's fantastic. But I
they-
think Sam was saying something about the body though.
so my thing is so. First of all, I'm upset with Todd because that is one of his first generation bodies. That is the body from that Dark and Might Metal, that Batman, the one that actually took over and looked like the cyborg. He was
Yeah.
the cyborg of those Batman.
The,
Hate that. The reason why is because even if you wanted to downscale, because you have better body modes, you could have downscaled it and made the cyborg look just a little bit more different. All you did was give him a totally new paint job, and then on top of that, you didn't even make an acceptable arm cannon for him.
yeah. that's a
Wait,
piece
they
of
didn't
crap.
do that?
Oh,
What?
he's got an arm cannon. It's
He's
just
got an arm
just,
cannon, but it's more like an arm bazooka. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, ginormous, like almost like a rail gun kind of thing. And I was like, and then on top of that, I believe that came from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Weird.
Yeah.
so
It's
I
very
just
weird.
I just think that he should have done just a little bit better. Now, Question is great. Even Red Hood is not the best.
Your question
Like
looks
that,
good.
Red Hood just. I mean, I actually took the hood off and it made him look a whole lot better. But the only um, the only hard hitters, to be honest, is the Question, the Huntress, and the Green Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
Out of this whole thing that he just dropped. And I've
Mm.
heard great things about that Robin too.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
the
Damian Wayne.
the Damian Wayne Robin, I've heard great
Yeah.
he
things
looks
about
pretty
that.
good.
So,
Man, I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
go. I was just, like I said, I was just circling back to say Todd, he's not on notice, but and then on top, I'm
He's
just
Slipping.
on his
mad
final
because
verbal.
it's not even that. It's just like this dude. You made. I understand you wanted to, because the question's pretty cool. But you made him one of the hardest ones to find. If you wanted to do a
Yeah.
platinum, you should have made Renee Montoya the platinum chase and
Mm.
Yeah.
put out a regular release. I mean,
Wait, they
question.
made a Renee Montoya?
Oh, if they
No.
do, if
No.
they
He said
did
if what they should have done.
what he should have done,
No.
because that'd have been great. You get break, like she can be the platinum, and you let him
Hell
be a
yeah,
regular
man.
release.
Like, dang, man, I didn't know they was making civilians.
Yeah, I mean, well, she was the question.
Yeah.
But the
I did
thing that
not know. I did
Oh,
not
I'm
know
sorry.
that.
no, but the thing that
That
gets me
ain't, I mean,
though,
that ain't no spoiler. That's dope.
like I don't get how they could drop a really good fig and let it be the hardest one to find in the set.
Come on now,
Like,
this ain't
Well,
the first time something like this has happened though.
It's fun, like okay. So part of like Wonder Woman. Wonder
yeah,
Woman came out by herself. She was not with any way.
mhm.
I have still not found a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I
Not for the
found it
right price.
online, but boy, them
Yeah,
aftermarket
not for
prices
the
are
right price. But
stupid.
Wonder Woman should not. I should not have to think about paying $124 for a
Yeah.
McFarlane figure.
For one.
And with that being said, you dropped two different Wonder Womans and you made them both hard to find.
Yeah.
You
That should
did.
have been. That
That's
should have.
what.
You should. They should be. They should be on clearance,
Somebody
man.
need to go
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman.
choke Todd right quick.
Wonder Woman. Batman. Superman should be
The
always easy to
easiest to
find.
find of them all.
Easiest.
To find.
Thank
There's no
you, sir.
reason to make any of them difficult to find. Now, I understand some of the other characters because those might be like
yeah.
Yeah.
obscure characters that most people don't want. Like me run into the Clock King and Ragman.
That's a good line.
Those should be difficult to find because who the fuck wants those figures?
Right.
You know, those should be difficult to find. The ones that everybody wants should be easy to find. You should make those completely available. And like you said,
Let him
and
cook,
to me,
man.
the,
Let
the
him
chase
cook.
ones should always be the platinum ones, and all that should always just be a special version of that character. Like you said,
Yeah,
the chase one should be Renee Montoya as
yeah.
the question. You know,
Like if you would have turned around and you made Wonder Woman, and then you turned around and made, I forgot what the black Wonder Woman, Amazon. Oh,
Nubia,
what's her name?
Nubia.
Nubia.
Hmm.
Nubia. You made a play. Now that would have been a
That would have
great
been
find.
dope. That
That
would
would
have
have
been
been
great.
dope if you turned
Yep.
around and made Nubia. I would think
Yeah.
about paying a little bit of extra change for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
aftermarket price. Yeah.
Yeah, a little aftermarket price. I'd be okay with that. Like I could even see how some people would pay a little aftermarket price for these Green Lanterns,
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
giving four different heads of four different characters that are actually great background,
Great.
like if great
Yeah.
background.
Yeah,
These characters,
that's
you
kind of
saw
a
them in the
close
background
argument.
and you looked for them. Like if you were looking in a roster of Green Lantern, or in a looking at like a Green Lantern TV show, or uh, a
Anything.
show cartoon,
Yeah.
and you see those characters in there, you gonna geek out. You be like,
Yeah.
oh, and you like, so. I don't know, man. I don't know. You
Yeah.
get
You're
that
not
you
wrong.
get that at what you call it,
Yeah.
at
What?
Sam and Twitch.
Oh, I got Salmon Twitch at Target a long time ago when they went on
Okay, you
their
know
little
that
clearance.
GameStop for $20.
Oh man, I got these
Oh,
dudes for like I got them for like cheap. They're like
Oh,
15.
hey.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mind it. Yeah, I was thinking of getting
Yeah.
Sam and Twitch and just putting them like in Batman
Yeah.
backgrounds.
Yep. I was gonna have I was but my idea was to have him fight him in one shot.
it's
But yeah, I
it's
got Sam and Twitch just to be like Twitch Sam to be like Bullock.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
hmm.
Yeah. That's a good analog for him.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I just put Sam and Twitch as Sam and Twitch and just put them in Gotham.
Yeah.
Cook
Yeah.
in
What now?
Gotham.
But yeah,
Because uh, uh, Questions
Mm.
Town is Hobbs City. Uh, don't give me the line. I had a few things, so just
it's
know
all
that
right.
he's not in Gotham. He's
Uh-huh.
adjacent to Gotham. He'll show up there once in a while.
Wait,
Where
he's adjacent to Gotham, kind of like how
Oh,
Gotham
so he's in
adjacent.
Manhattan.
Well, I forgot how did they say they go? That Gotham is Jersey. Did they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said
Is
Gotham is
it?
like
I
Jersey.
thought they said Gotham was Chicago and Metropolis was New York.
No.
No, the only thing is because Gotham is right across the way from Metropolis,
and it's like an
and
In the
island
movie.
setup.
In the
Yeah.
movies,
Wait,
yeah.
when did they
and then
become right across the
and
water?
then Blue
Have they
Haven.
always been right across the water
No,
from
they've
each other?
just been. I
No.
mean, they've never been right across the water. They have been like throw. I'm not gonna say throw a rock, like, but they are.
I thought that was only like in Batman versus Superman that they were across the water
Yeah,
from
I
each
think
other.
Not
yeah, that was Batman.
no, even no, not even the movies. Even because you have to think about it, Joker would end up in Gotham. Joker would go to
It would.
Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joker would go to Gotham. So it's not like it's very far. And
That
then you
means
have to think about it.
Joker would have gone to Metropolis. That's what
Yeah,
that
I
means.
mean, yeah, Metropolis. Sorry, uh, the
Blue
whole
Ocean,
I
yeah.
meant
thing.
to say Joker
Yeah.
be in Gotham.
So it's just the thing that they
Sometimes,
went
but
out.
yeah. But
Now
Haven.
Blue Haven is supposedly in between Gotham and Metropolis. I want to say that's how that goes.
Hmm.
And then if you go to the other side of Gotham, it's supposed to be I think Green Arrow. And then after Green Arrows, it's like what you call it?
Wait,
Flash is Keystone
Green
City.
Arrow,
And then on the
Flash is
other side of
Keystone.
Metropolis
So
is
who's Coast City? Is that Green Lantern or is that
that on the other side, on the other side of Metropolis, that's Coast City,
Coast
which is
City is like
Coast City is
California, right?
Green Lanterns. No, I think it is the other way around. They are on the other side. I want to, yeah,
Keystone City.
Oh wait,
because
my
Coast
mind
City
is
is
breaking
that.
down here.
Keystone and Coast City. Those are like West Coast.
Yeah, yeah. I could, yeah, because I know that Hal Jordan was like always flying over like desert and land and what so on and so forth.
This is funny. We working on DC geography.
So yeah,
I'm sure
but
somebody got a whole ass map together of
I
all of
think
that.
they do. I think there is
They
a map
probably
that
do,
exists.
man.
Tony,
Yes, sir. You want me to look it up?
you on that?
Yes, I am.
I know Tony.
I'll make
Man. So yeah,
of America. Oh, it's
what's up?
actually less impressive than I thought it was.
I don't know why that was funny. That was funny. Tony said that's so matter of fact. Like we was expecting it to be great. It's like, oh, so
Yeah,
we
it is
wasn't
like,
expecting it.
man,
Not that good,
you
actually.
guys really don't want to know about this.
You
All right,
sure
let
you're
me
right?
blow it up and I'll
You
put it on the
sure?
stream. Give me
You
a
want me to
second.
tell y'all?
You sure, like, right? You sure? Really, you guys took way too much more time on this than needed.
Yeah,
We could have left this alone.
So this is going to be the city based off of what is
Excuse me, sorry.
in America in the DC comics.
Pablo.
Man, today, God, today, man,
Yeah.
we worked in the rain all the, man, we worked in the
Yeah,
rain all day, man.
yeah. Go ahead, tell us about your day, man. Go ahead.
Man, well, the day, I mean, overall, the day was good, man. But so apparently, I have a reputation now, and my reputation tends to precede me,
Mm-hmm.
and so like there have been people, who have just basically
Oh wow, drop this
showed up at a job site and said, you know what, I quit, and then they leave, and then they're a guy short, and they're like, hey, we need somebody to fill in,
Mm-hmm.
and so apparently, um, apparently I'm pretty good at the shit that I do. So folks want
Good.
me on their team. No, that shit ain't
Okay.
good, man, because I'm always getting sent.
You're oh yeah, you're always working. Yeah.
Yeah, always getting sent to stuff, man. And well, listen, man, man, the old man was catching up. I'm like, ooh, this is getting a little. I'm not feeling good here, man. But at least I was working with, excuse me,
Yeah.
I was working with some cool dudes, you know.
Mhm.
And we've got like these three brothers, like three siblings who work for the company. They get it done, and they're young dudes. And they're real cool dudes. They're stoners. So
Oh
they're
gosh.
real cool, man. And I end up working with them, and they're a lot of fun, man. And they like me, and so it all works out, man. And they've been telling folks that that I get out there and get it done. Because I tell them, I'm like, yeah, I got a little bit of old man strength, man, but I got a call on it.
You're like, I need the
Sometimes it
old
being called, waiting, man, and I can't have it right away. But
call waiting.
but yeah, man. But usually, man, we get in there, we get that stuff done, and then I guess these guys can't lift a 90-pound weight on their own. So I'm Luke Cage out this mug sometimes.
You
But
can't lift 80 pounds?
but yeah, but today, man, I was feeling it, and I'm still feeling it now. I'm like, hey, this is catching up to me, so I'm probably
So,
gonna be a little slower than normal, man. They're like, man, dude, you good, man. You good with us, man. I appreciate that. They was real wholesome with it, man. These good dudes. And
okay.
one of them, like, here's the thing. Everybody at the company, has like another thing that they do. Everybody's got a talent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got some camera folks, you got a lot of audio folks, you got some people who like really talented carpenters, um, you know, and one of the guys was a musician, one of the brothers. Um, he was on American Idol.
What?
Yeah, and then when I finally learned these cats' last name, I looked him up like, oh shit, that's you, sir. So yeah, I'm gonna check him out, and then I'm gonna hit him with some of the stuff that he did. Like, yeah, man, see one of his songs, you clown on it.
Mm,
But nah, that's really cool, man. Dude was on American Idol, and he was kind of
cool.
telling me some stories about that experience. I'm like, that is actually quite dope. Why are you here, sir? You know, but they moved, and you know, life happens.
Yeah.
But
You
um,
like him?
sorry, yeah, life be lifing. So yeah, man, that was just a long ass way of saying that today was a tough day.
Yeah.
I've had tougher, but today is was a tough day. And man, I'm glad to be done with that. I'm glad that I was able to catch up. That I was able to catch up with y'all, and I wasn't so beat that I had to go on and call it a night, man. So I'm glad to be on here with y'all.
That's
Mhm.
good. We always happy to have you.
Yeah, definitely do.
And,
Because
I'll definitely be glad when I can
original.
take uh take hosting back because let me stop messing, Tony. Seriously, yeah, man. This is always kind of a high point for me, man.
Yeah.
Get to chit chat with the homies.
That's cool.
Um, yeah, I didn't mean to intrude, man. Yeah, like who got next on what you got?
Nah,
Petty Flex
man.
is over
We're
here
just
humble flexing with the Wukong.
yeah. I'm
Hey, where you
enjoying
Okay.
got?
the
Where you got that
weekend.
from? You got that from 5K?
Hmm.
You got it locally, right? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
we
picked
picked
it
him
up
up
from
at
where?
not replay totally
Totally rad.
totally red because
Okay, totally rad is the one on Charlotte. Yeah.
yes, like I
Right.
said, it
Okay.
was just like I said once again, it was just where I was just gonna go ahead and buy and get the golden one. I didn't want the golden one, but I just have more ties to the brown.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I
but the
can
golden one,
understand that, but what's the difference with the golden one?
I mean the golden. Okay, so there's
It's just
three
gold.
people who did yeah, but it's he doesn't come with the scrolls and he doesn't come with the backdrop and everything.
Well, shit, the gold one sound like it's
And he's
limited
$69 too, but he
versus
and he's
what?
this was honey. So this is my $100
Oh,
figure.
okay.
But I actually am making because Nightwing is coming out. So
Hmm.
he definitely is getting
I
bought.
know you're getting that.
And then the only other thing is I have been toying around with the Marshall, thinking I'm gonna go ahead and get him.
Hey, man,
Mhm.
you and me
Man,
both, man. I've been.
who ordered the Marshall? Oh,
You
never
know
mind.
who ordered the
No,
Marshall.
no,
He
never
ain't
mind.
on here
No,
No,
yet.
that was
well, he's the only one.
Tony's RS. Never mind.
um, so yeah, the thing is that I had to have Wukong because it's I had toyed on I had kept on saying I was gonna get him. I never got him. And
Yeah.
then so the whole thing is like how Rashad was with Rex. The first time I get him, I'm gonna get him like as long as he's just not outrageously priced. And
Yeah.
I'd rather have don't like I said, I'd rather have this one than the gold one. The gold one like Wukong is gold. So like Donnie Yen, Jet Li's Wukong was gold and somebody else. But I just have always seen the Monkey King as like having this type fur.
Yeah.
Is the gold one like a powered up version?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's he's sage mode. So this is
Oh, okay.
after he's reached his Buddhahood, where
Hmm,
he
I get it. Yeah.
that's what the sage mode is.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
And it
It's
is
like,
really cool.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Were you gonna say something, Tony?
well, no, because I was trying to remember if that was after he had his time to think it out, and then
No. So this is after he's been under the mountain
yeah.
for the
So
500
he
years.
had time out.
Yeah, his time out. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And then his golden mode is after he reaches Buddhahood, after he reaches ascension, after he ascends, and he's considered to be in what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Super
Uh,
Saiyan.
you might as well say, but enlightenment, enlightenment.
Ah, my bad.
He got the man confused for a second. He's like,
Wrong,
what?
wrong monkey.
Yeah, so yeah, so this was
Wrong.
like that was
No.
at like that go the sage Moses after his enlightenment.
Uh, what accessories did he come with? What all did?
Um, he came with of course everything except for this. I put this on.
Oh, what? I thought
Yeah,
he came with that.
so I
Okay,
did
that's
that.
cool.
I
All right,
did
So
that.
like,
so that's
all
cut.
right.
So you customized them.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
customized. You know
see you
that.
over here. I see you
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
over here
sure. I thought
petting.
that was like part of the loadout. You know,
No, he just came with this right here,
I
and
see
he
you
came with
petty
this.
customs over here.
we call them petty customs.
Petty
Petty
customs over
custom.
here.
Petty customs.
Uh, uh,
Golly.
Alright.
I mean,
uh,
we've done a lot of good customs though, so we can't like.
Man, Tony, don't be kissing his ass
I'm
on
not
now, man.
missing nothing. I'm
Tony
just
try to get some brownie points for next time. Don't roast me so hard. Remember how I complimented on you?
no,
Yeah.
so he
Ain't
comes
nothing
with
but
the
a human question.
heavenly fruit that he ate. He comes with the wine that he drunk.
Oh,
because he
uh,
was supposed to be the guard of the peach tree, wasn't he? And he was just eating them all.
yeah, so like the first time the Emerald King tried to chump him and said, "Man, you know what? You can be the keeper of the horses." And then he found out that was just like a token. We'll say a token position. And he was like, "Nah, homie, I'm out." So then he goes back to Earth. He goes back to Earth or to
Wow.
His
the human
mountain.
plane,
Yeah.
uh, to the mountain, I think it's the mountain of the fruits, whatever. I can't remember. So anyway, the whole thing was that then they came back down because he actually rivaled them. His power was actually rivaling the gods of the East,
Hmm.
and so they wanted to make sure that they had him on the team. And so long, like it's really, but the whole thing is that they turned around and then made him the keeper of the fruit, like uh, that garden, watching the fruit, watching the pears or whatever. But he turned around and ate them all. Then he turned around and drank the wine. Then he turned around and drank the pills of immortality.
And
So
what
like
was
Oh, okay.
he
and
has
then
like
he
70, 72.
So he a historical Chinese. He a historical Chinese Negro, man. He out there
he,
doing
he,
he
well,
doing very hoodish things.
no, Wukong is straight gutter. When it really boils down to it, Wukong is gutter. He is like he did not actually his initial when he first started, he started off with humble beginnings. He was just like, look, I just want to take care of my monkey people. I just want to make sure that they good and so on and so forth. Then when he got his 72 levels of immortality and he was showing out, the dude that
Wait,
taught him that was
is this
like,
like the lore or is this like from the game? Is this the
this
game
no,
is
this is
lore?
lore.
lore. This is lore.
Oh, like actual.
This
Okay.
is actual lore. So
And
the
you know
whole
the
thing
funny
was
thing?
uh,
The funny thing is, Little Mama knows a good amount of this.
yeah,
Like
Wukong is
this is one of the with the Monkey King. Yeah, this is one of the stories that she grew up with.
yeah,
So
the
when they
Monkey
have a
King is
version
actually
of it on TV, and there have been several versions of it.
oh yeah,
Just
it's
watching, I'm like,
multiple.
oh, she finna American Idol there. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. No.
Well, some of them, like the best ones, are the ones that are actually still. They're not Americanized. They have not made an actual. The closest one they came to was the one with
Uh-huh.
Jackie Chan and Jet Li. It was like Journey. It was like
Oh,
almost to take
I
a Journey to the West.
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was.
great movie, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
that's
thing
probably
is,
the
that's about as
closest.
close as it gets to.
Wait, the one with that boy from American Pie, that one?
Oh, let me say that the one. Is that the
Is
one
that
he
the
had
I
to?
one?
don't I don't know. It was the only movie they've done together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Jet
that's the
Li,
only
Jackie
one they done
Chan,
it.
and
Yeah.
some rando kid.
So
Yeah, with the one with the white boy in it.
so I mean now Amazon does have them. Amazon have the best Monkey Kings. They are actually Monkey King, Journey to the West, then Monkey King 2, and then Monkey King 3.
Oh shoot.
Uh,
They have more. Oh,
Wait,
because they're streaming like the import
have
copy,
we
right?
seen?
yeah, they're streaming
We
that.
haven't seen it.
Now,
We might
the
check that
funny
out.
thing about it is Tubi has one of the Journeys to the
Oh
West.
no, 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 no.
But
That's
no, no,
that's
no,
the one
no,
I
it's
want to
not.
see.
It's
Journey
the
to the
actual
West
movie. It's
Coast.
just they dubbed it. So I'll tell you that it's just where it's been dubbed. It's the
Yeah,
actual
I
movie.
want Journey to the West Coast. That's the one I want to see.
Going to the West Coast.
Journey to the West Coast.
So nah, but
Nah, cuz.
nah,
Nah,
but
cuz. You need to
honestly,
give me that scroll right now.
yeah, Wukong, like he didn't start. He started getting gutter once he actually got his levels of mortality. That's when he started being like, you know what? Y'all ain't getting ready to do this. This dude went to hell just to take his name and his Monkey Clan's name off the books of hell. So they were immortal.
Hmm.
He kicked Yama's ass. He told Yama he would kick his ass if they put his name back on there. So yeah. And then, the sea dragons, there's four of them.
Hmm.
There's four of them. They turned around. That was pretty cool how
Yeah.
he actually got all his gear from them. And what they did was petty. They turned around and said, one thinking, I think he was the one from the east of one from the north. He said, "Man, we got to kill you for that." And then the other one said, "Nah, don't kill him. We'll give him everything, and then we'll go then we'll go tell on him."
Hell no.
Yeah.
He said we're gonna set him out and snitch on him.
Yeah, snitched on him. So yeah, but
That's now
yeah,
that's
Monkey
petty right
King didn't
there.
become a terror until after he started feeling himself,
Hmm.
and then that's when Buddha had to put his ass down.
Yeah.
And so,
Word,
but I
word,
mean,
word.
the lore is. I mean, the lore is pretty good. Then it
Yeah.
actually that game follows it too now.
Mhm.
Yeah, the game, having
But
watched it been played a little bit. Well, actually, I can't say that. I watched a large chunk of it.
so, do you still feel the same way you felt the first, Tony?
You got the
Yeah,
game, Tony?
You still
You got
feel
the
it? You
game?
still feel like it's a Devil May Cry or a Button Smasher?
it is from the,
Oh,
I've heard that they
oh,
had
I
some
like that.
patches to kind of fix a little bit of that, but
Hmm.
to me, if
If it's
it
Devil May
still lacks
Cry,
a
I
little bit
dig
of
it.
impact on some attacks. Yeah, because like Devil May Cry is more actiony, right? Um, you go in, you do your stuff, you look cool, and then you get out or do your stuff and go to the next area.
Yeah,
Um,
man, I dig
the
that.
only thing that's a little different from what I've seen is that you're in Wukong's cases, they take a little bit from the Soul series where you have like a little checkpoint area to kind of chill and relax and restore your health.
Hmm.
Because Devil May Cry does it between like intermission sections. So like you're done with the mission, wait. Now you're gonna heal up, you're gonna get new stuff and abilities. Whereas this one is like they do it as a soul style where you sit there at your bonfire, or in his case, his little shrine that he plucks his hair and kind of makes an incense to activate. Um, and then on top of that, like it's it is more button mashery, but to some degree, some people like it has like more combos, but they just don't. Just looking, it doesn't have the same impact. Like if you're playing Dante, you hit and you see like a visceral reaction from a character, unless they're like a boss. But in
Yeah,
Wukong's case, everybody's fucking boss. It feels like.
Yeah, you find it's a game of bosses. But
Yeah.
yeah. I've
as far
seen
as
some
what
of
he
that
came
gameplay,
with,
boy. It is serious.
so he came with like I said, the fruit. He came with the wine. He came with multiple hands,
Hmm.
That's cool.
and then of course it comes with what I don't know if they still call this Emma or not. That's what what's the name of that? I forgot the other pole. I mean, I forgot the pole goes by different multiple names. I think it's 2 different names.
Yeah, it's like what's the
One is
combat?
Emma is that's the one because all the names of the fella I forgot what that, but that's what I think it's Emma. Emma.
Because like once in telling that the pole is actually like a pillar from the ocean that
That's
reaches
what this
all the
one.
way
Yeah,
to the god realm. That he
yeah,
just somehow miniaturized that, just uses it on people because it's funny.
yeah. He so the whole thing about this when he went to the sea dragon, the sea dragon gave him this. I mean, they like sit there and laid out all this, different armory, and he was just like, "Nah, none of this is gonna work." So, and then the sea dragon's queen had said something about the power about the pole, and when he saw the pole, he automatically was like, "Yeah, that's it right there." So,
Yeah.
and
So
it was
Dang,
something that,
and not one giggity. I'm like, okay, he finna say it. He finna say it.
no, I don't think
Yeah,
it's
so
a shout out. He might
he
have stepped
saw the
away.
pole, and he was going after the pole, and then he got on the pole,
But
and
yeah,
then he's on the pole. I'm like, not one giggity. I'm like,
not
man,
one
Rashad
giggity.
must be asleep.
Rashad
So
either asleep or he stepped away.
Away.
Or and Tony, as
That's what
many times as we've gotten you, I think you need to be giggity ready at all
I mean,
times.
because like here's the thing though, it's like I don't always feel like I should be like giggity because it seems weird from me, That's just I guess
Well,
it's
I,
me
I
being
I
weird
understand.
about it.
So yeah, but
But
yeah, he came with a good deal of stuff. I mean, I he's a basic Mythic Legions. I think this is a 1.0 body. It's not even the 2.0 body.
oh, so he is in that crew, the Mythic Legions crew.
Yeah, he's 4 horsemen based as far as his body mode goes.
Okay.
Articulation.
Oh, that's
He
good.
does come with 2 different sets of feet. You can have the cloud hoppers, or you can have his monkey feet on.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's pretty good fig though. Like he's pretty
Mic check.
solid, lots of detail.
yeah.
Does his
And
mouth close
Can y'all
too, or is
hear me?
that just so you gotta switch
what now?
his mouth? Does
Mic
it go
check. Can you hear
on?
me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hang on, Tony. Hello. You good?
Hey, I don't think Mage can hear us.
He's trying to can't hear us. We
Mage,
can
I'll
can
hear
you
text
hear?
him. I'll text him.
Yeah.
I saw a comment. Hold on. Let me check here. Brian Shirupa got that on DVD. He was talking about he dropped.
Oh,
Well,
you dropped already. Okay.
That's why he's not the host.
by the way, Brian Woodchard was here. He was talking about the movies that we were talking about earlier, and he's got it on DVD. And he's still here. All right, but Mage, on the other hand, wait, did we lose? Yeah, we lost King Petty.
Yeah.
Oh,
My boy called. He was trying to find the stream, and I told him look up Photo Bros, and we're there.
yeah.
Oh, there you are.
And then he
Yeah.
tried to call me, and
Yeah.
Oh, and he
that
knocked
pissed
you
me
off.
off.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll switch back here.
That must be meaning that nostalgia must be on the way.
Yeah. Plan nostalgia is he's looking to either planning to get on.
He
Now,
He's
this
lurking in the
came with him
background.
though. This cloak, I mean, the belt came with him, and it has like a bendable wire in it.
Move it.
Okay.
real nice.
Move
That
it to
is
the left a
fly.
little. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And,
So
excuse me,
wait,
he does come with a different. He comes with 4 heads. I mean,
Wow.
like
okay.
this part comes out,
Yeah. That's cool.
and then you have the straight face. Then he got paint on his face,
Uh-huh.
and then he has another paint on his face with this kind of face with a enraged look.
Okay.
And my Monkey King just ain't simple like that, so he gonna have this wilding out.
Golly.
Yeah, he's gonna wild out.
Well, I got. Yeah.
So that's all I got. So anyway, what else? Anybody get us anything?
I
Well, we got
did.
Red
I
Hood
could
too.
show you.
Tony got some stuff. He got that first
Hey,
paycheck and went out shopping.
Went out
see,
shopping,
I didn't go out shopping, but I did get something finally
that.
after forever.
and then they go
What?
Red Hood. I forgot about him.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Hey, did you mod the hood off? Does it come off on its own?
He said he took it
Oh
off, right?
no, I took it off. I'm gonna
Okay.
put on a cloth hood, maybe the same material. I'm not even sure if I actually like him like this
Yeah, he looked better. He looked cool
better.
without the hood.
Oh well, I guess you can't see, but yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of cool without the hood.
He looks like a
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat character.
He does.
he
Yeah,
does. He does.
does.
But the thing is, he is
he kind of looked like he did in Young Justice.
yeah, I was thinking that with the one where they went to
Went to the island,
yeah, they went to Ra's al Ghul's island
and everybody knew that was
yeah,
Jason Todd.
everybody knows that. But yeah,
Yes, sir. That is a red hood. If that's what Brian's asking, we're just saying yes, that is a red
yeah,
hood.
yes, that's right.
And
I mean, y'all gotta take a look, be a little lenient on the homie. He only knows.
I'm not
He
giving
only
him grief.
knows.
I'm just answering
No.
questions.
Give
sir.
him grief, but
Give-
still. But this is a brother who only plays Ryu on Street Fighter, but won't pick
Oh,
up.
that's your friend.
Okay.
Like,
Hey,
no
if that's
matter
your
what.
character,
Hey, why mess with perfection?
yeah.
Oh, here he go. Spoken like a true sensei, practitioner of the same art. Why mess with perfection? You're not supposed to encourage him, man.
No.
Oh, hey,
Just being
Ken and
supportive.
Sean too.
Yeah, Sean, man. What? They don't have Sean. Do they still have Sean in the games?
He shows
No.
up in 5.
Yeah.
He shows up in
Okay.
5 in the background,
Now,
and
But I mean,
also
he's a playable character.
he's not playable. He hasn't been playable
Oh,
since,
that doesn't count, man.
second
Yeah, since 3.
second strike and,
Yeah,
and third
Yeah.
strike.
Third strike.
Man,
Yeah.
Street Fighter Third Strike.
It's by far
That's
the
like-
best. It's the best one.
Mhm.
It's the
And-
best one.
That was a favorite.
And you know what's really frustrating is their parry system has
Mhm.
not gotten better since then.
Does
Like
it need to?
legit.
Speaking of Street Fighter, y'all seen the solicitations for Guile, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw,
yeah.
who was it? It was Guile and DJ and
Yeah.
Cammy.
So that's what I was going to get
Player
to.
2 Chun-Li and also player 2 Bison. I saw that list.
Yeah,
Player
Player
Two
Two
Bison does not look good, man. Like that's an obvious
DJ
situation waiting to happen.
Does
Yeah.
DJ look like I don't want to say funny?
He looks
To you?
good. Well,
Yes.
I see on some
I
photos.
mean, it looks
don't know.
good, but that big ass Super 32 teeth ass grin. Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
how it looks in the game,
Well,
though.
you know, the
That's how
good
it
thing
looked in the
about it,
game.
that's why it wasn't the game. But
That's
the
exactly how it
good
looked in
thing
the
about
game.
that is, you know, we're gonna come with that straight face head, and
It
so that
still
was
got all them teeth though. Like he don't have a closed mouth face.
I thought he did.
He got a wide open mouth, and then he got that 32 teeth ass grin in
Okay,
his face.
But that's how it looked in the game, though.
yeah, I'm fine with. I just thought he looked like
Did he
different.
Did he not have a regular face?
I mean,
I
like
thought he
during
had
the
a straight
fight,
face.
during the
I
fight,
thought he
yeah.
had a
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
regular
fighting,
face.
but I
During
don't
the
think
fight, yeah. But like,
they don't have it in the solicitation. Like he doesn't have an alternate straight face.
Oh, I was just
okay,
asking.
my bad. And,
But yeah, I mean, I'm still on board. I'm still on board. It still doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm still
Come on
getting
now.
him.
You
Yeah.
get him.
I am still getting him. He is
Yeah.
like that's not even a question.
That's not a question at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah. And, like I used to play DJ a lot on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but after a
Yeah,
while, it's
Machine
like
Gun
I can't
Punch
really
was the
play this
move,
man. He's like a
So
Charger,
recuts-
not Charger character. It's like weird.
Yep. He's like Guile. So you charge it up and you let it loose, and that was my mode right there, man.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, so I had to do what I could.
I'm telling you,
That's
I
my
got
guy.
in your
Okay.
face. I got
Oh well,
in your
y'all can't
face.
see it. There, that's. Can y'all see that?
Oh yeah, hold up. Let's
Well, if you
just.
put it on that, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, hold on. There, yeah,
Oh
there
wait,
it is.
I had it.
There
Yeah,
we
there
go.
you go.
No, I was trying to make sure it was.
I think
But
it's
Oh,
that's a
so,
focusing
little
on
more focused.
Destro though.
Yeah, that's all right though. But y'all see the thing.
Yeah,
okay,
he's
yeah,
got.
that's what it is.
It's
So
Yeah,
good.
because
Yeah.
I
he's
wish
got
he
the
had
face,
the.
the smile, the open mouth face, and the smiley face.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's
But
still,
that's how he looked in the game, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's something. Anyway, go. He's still, it's not even a factor. He's still gonna
yeah,
be flawed.
yeah. And honestly, it's for Super Street Fighter 2 and Turbo. That's fine because he doesn't shut his mouth fully ever during while you're playing the game unless you beat him up.
Okay. See, that was kind of the question right there.
Yeah. But later he actually does kind of have a normal expression and then he'll smirk and look, yeah. But that's later. Like it took so long to get him to have more than just two expressions.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh me. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, side note. While I'm thinking about it before I forget. Oh shit, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend because there's
Yeah. Collective
Oh
thing.
gosh, yeah,
that,
like
that
that event this weekend with the collectibles weekend in
yeah.
Yeah.
Franklin.
Yep. That and then there's is it Joe Lanta? But
Joe Lanta. I
that's
wanted to
nobody
go
going
to
to
that.
that. But then there's the Columbia Comic Book and Toy Expo is also this weekend.
Oh, it is.
Columbia,
Hey, this is
Tennessee.
like
Yeah,
so much stuff in like one weekend.
one weekend. I'm like, man. And then next weekend is ICCCCCCCCCCC Con.
Wait, so that's next week?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are y'all
Uh,
having a booth again there this year?
we've never had a booth
No,
at
no, no.
ICC.
I thought
You're
that.
thinking about Music City Multi-Con.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Music
that's
City
in that's in
Multicon.
November.
Yeah, man.
That's in November.
I
Yeah,
will be sure to be available.
and I think I'm gonna try and work on that logo, and I'll probably show you in the chat later, Rashad, tomorrow,
Okay.
so we can have that ready for print.
Well, okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And I guess before I forget, let me change screens again.
Oh, while we're talking about Music City Multi-Con, since we're on the topic, is there anything you think we need or should do, or not do, but need this year that would make it better?
I'm not. I
Like
don't
the
understand what you.
process. Like,
I mean, the
is there anything?
process.
Is there anything that we need to make the whole process better? Because she asked me if we had any suggestions to make.
Tony, you were requesting specific software on the machine. Was it
Well,
Lightroom?
no, that was on Rashad's machine, and that's a him thing. If we want to do corrections, otherwise we were initially talking about getting that Wi-Fi module so that we could wirelessly transmit to like a tablet and then do edits and then move that off to print. But that is, if we want to do that, we could just not.
Not. I mean, what? I mean, I'm asking for things that would make it better. Not
Better.
yeah. Just
I would say better. Okay, so one thing I think we should have like a dedicated celebrity access point that would help for them getting in and out without having to go possibly tripping hazard level. That's the one thing I noticed that was not there last time. So
okay.
Well,
That's a
what do you
setup thing.
mean?
That's a setup thing. We can set up a spot. And say, hey, this
okay,
is
yeah,
spot.
because it's just like open curtain
Yeah.
cut through thing.
Oh.
The sign that like I'm finishing up the logo for would be one thing so that people know where we're stationed, so that they won't go, well, where's the photo booth area? It's like it's right here. So that's one thing we're working on.
Well, she was supposed to have one last year, but they messed that up. But that's why I was thinking, man, I'll just have my own fucking sign.
Yeah, and we could what we could do, we get the logo, everyone go cool, and then we send her that, say, hey, print this and have it ready for us.
Yeah. Oh, I can print that.
I mean, we
But
could
anyway,
do it for all
continue.
their stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, continue. Okay.
I was just thinking for the con if we're going to be there, you know, again and again and again, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But let's see, what's another good thing? I don't. Oh, actually, important stuff. This is important. If a celebrity needs stuff printed, we need to know before
that was
they.
that was a goof up, man. That was a goof up, man.
No.
That they didn't know until she got there, because that was a goof up on their part.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
because one of the celebs
the
needed.
lady that played Katana, they had a miscommunication.
Wasn't it Karen Fukuhara?
Yeah, Karen
her team had a miscommunication that she was supposed to bring the prints, and she thought somebody else was supposed to bring prints for her. So neither one of those things happened. So we spent like hours printing off stuff for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And they sent some low res stuff, and it was a little janky.
And I had to go find stuff and make it work.
Fix it. But then we had to go through and find stuff that we were allowed to print that weren't copyright infringement stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that, because like they approve certain cells for animation. They should approve certain
but
certain
anyway,
photos.
That wasn't on us. That was on her team.
Yeah.
That was her team that screwed up.
But it'd be good to know.
How would we know?
How would
anybody? Nobody would know. Nobody. They didn't know until right before they went.
They're not gonna know.
They're not gonna know.
They're not gonna know.
Nobody knew that was. It's not like a week ahead of time. They're like, you know what? We're not gonna have prints. It was a day off. It was a spontaneous thing, Tony. Come on, man.
Well, I guess.
Tony, like, have your people talk to my people. Have your people talk to my people.
And it's funny you say that, Sam, because that's exactly what was happening when we were sitting there. I was sitting there messaging back with her contact. He was messaging me, and I was talking to the dude that was there. Like, man, I should have sent him to Sam. Hey, man, this is my person. You need to talk to him.
I surely would have did it, though. I surely would have did it.
But for the most part, it's like I don't know what else to really suggest, because a lot of the stuff is either being worked on or we could fix ourselves, you know, that sort of thing.
All right.
What do you think, since you were also point man? What do you think?
Man, I liked how everything went last time. I think getting there that Friday and setting up and all that stuff. There's certain things that it's gonna be on them, and it's kind of frustrates me that it is on them.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like having the sleeves for the print to put in. I asked for that. They didn't have. They're supposed to have a sign like up at the registration booth. They didn't have that. So it's like things like that they said they were going to have last time, they didn't have. I wish they would have this time. But other than that, everything else is great. I mean, like the location is what it is. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
the location, just as long as people can find it.
And honestly,
I actually like being next to the celebrity.
Yeah, because they could just go right there.
Well, yeah, you know. I don't know about blocking it all off the whole time.
Yeah, that's a hard one because I
know what they're trying to do, but I don't like it just because I don't know. I want people to see what's going on, so people are like, "Oh man, what's going on? Oh, okay. Oh snap, I want to go over there." But they're doing that to cut down people from taking pictures.
Yeah, because some people go like,
candids and stuff.
Yeah,
and having work. Okay, so in my case, I'm working in an environment that's kind of like we have notices everywhere. It's like you can't take photos while we're shooting.
Right.
That's important, especially if a celebrity has that in like their clause for their contract.
Right.
Cool. So we know, boom, nobody can get photos unless they're paying for them.
Maybe that's something I can announce, or we can announce. Somebody can announce, like when everybody's lining up, like, hey, because I like I understand the enclosement, but I didn't like the enclosement. What'd you say?
Yeah, I see that.
I was saying, if you're gonna announce it, I'm like, shit, let me find my bullhorn. Announce it right there. Hey. Do not take photos in the area.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But
Okay.
and I think the only other thing, what else was I thinking about? There was something important. I think I
Well,
lost it.
and here in a couple of days, I'm gonna talk to her about the turnaround, like
Yeah.
the after
Oh,
part, because
Well, what was the expectation previously?
I told her, I told them, told them, um, like the day after the con or whatever, because they messaged me and they're like, hey, people have been asking about the photos, and during that weekend, I told everybody to give me at least a week. So give me at least a
mhm.
week, and everything should be good. And I told her that. I told them that. But hey, look, I've been telling everybody just give me a week. That way I can go through and edit if I need to and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
So that's what I did. I went through, and then there was some issues with there was some I don't want to say it online, but there was issues that went down, right? And
Yeah.
so issues been resolved. At least I thought it was. That's when I messaged you, Tony, saying, "Hey, man, is this working?" And you said, "Yeah." Like, cool. So I don't know what the deal is. You know what I mean? I don't know what
Yeah.
they told people. The problem is what I told people.
Yeah. But
I mean,
honestly, what I would do, like, if
but
they're
every
not
time,
going to take responsibility for posting the photos,
yeah.
it's like let us post it. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna say, hey
Yeah.
man, just let us we'll send them out, whatever. Or but I think they
Yeah,
wanted it they wanted it linked to their website,
Mhm.
which is cool. I get that. That's what they're technically we're shooting for
So
you,
did
so
they
you can do what
when
you
we
want to
gave
with
them
the
the stuff,
photos.
did they post it?
They were
What do you say?
supposed to.
Yeah,
They have
but
not yet.
but did they?
No, not yet. As far
Oh,
as I know, no. As far as I know.
okay. So if anything, let us post and tag them.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. They wanted it on their website.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
they were
give us
supposed to
access.
go like we took photos of celebs and some of the cosplayers. They were there,
Mhm.
Everything goes
and
to their
then
website.
yeah, just post it right there. But
Okay. Then if they provide access, if they provide us some kind of uh, a limited what do you call it? Limited admin rights, limited admin access, then we can do that, knock it out,
yeah,
and
I
have it
know.
for them.
Yeah.
but that's on the con. I don't,
Yeah,
because
entirely.
we did our part. We
Yeah.
gave everything out on time.
Yeah.
Just didn't that didn't
But
pan
my
out.
my my fear, my fear is that this year when we set up and we're like doing the pictures of the cosplayers, and we're
Uh,
like, well, we didn't get our pictures last year. How we know we get our pictures this year? You know what I'm saying?
So
And that's
yeah,
that's the fear I'm having is that people are not going to come by and want their photos taken because they never got the photos.
so
They got their prints. Don't get me wrong,
yeah,
but they never got the digital.
so I will say for us, for cosplayers at minimum, we should just post those so they can get access to them,
Mhm.
right?
mhm.
And I will say beforehand, maybe we make a folder so all the stuff that
Well,
we did goes in a folder and say, hey, this
yeah,
is where it's going to be posted
yeah.
for it in a week.
Well,
Or
I'm talking about the people, not the the ones I'm talking about the ones that we were like, hey, you get to you pay for your print
yeah,
and get the digital for free.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I
those
would
folks.
say in that regard, like I would handle it that way because that's directly through us, whereas the con is
No,
handled
no, no,
through
no,
us.
no. It's through them too.
I
Everything,
don't know, man.
everything we technically everything we're doing is for the con,
So we are acting on behalf of the
half of the con.
convention.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna be fair. If the con is responsible and they're the ones dropping the ball, we did
yeah,
everything we could, and we just got to make sure they post their shit.
yeah. Okay.
So if you talk to her soon, say, "Hey, let's post this. Let's set up a thing so it doesn't happen again,
Yeah.
because people want their photos." And that's the gist of it. That's all we can do. I'm gonna be
That's
fair
what I've been thinking. I'm like, that's all I can't do is that's all we can't do
because
is show up,
because all
shoot, do what we do, and send it to them. Like, hey, now it's fun. Now it's what they're-
yeah
All right.
because but that's all I could think of because I've sent some people their shots because I'm like, hey, I took some, you got some prints here.
Well, there was some that you did for you personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
but they
like
still pay for some
that's
prints as
oh
well.
well, yeah,
And some of these people,
that's a
and I
different
sent
story.
you the photos as well.
Yeah.
They were in that group
Uh-huh.
that got printed. So, yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I couldn't think of anything. And okay, do we want to still use the same backdrop, a black backdrop, or do we want
Why?
to use a different backdrop?
But you got another one.
the
No, that's
the
what I'm saying.
silver.
What I got.
That's what I'm
Oh,
asking.
you know what? Damn, Tony, good
No,
call.
no, man. I'm talking about like for the celeb photos, man.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't like
that's
the silver for celeb photos?
No, man.
You don't? Then we'll use the black.
Black phone. Okay.
I mean, ain't nothing
I
else.
mean,
I ain't got nothing else.
the silver is cool for
Man,
like
the only
stylized.
other backdrop I have is the Angkor Wat.
I'm asking now, so that way, if we need something, they can get it.
Oh yeah. Well, what do we want?
Well,
That's what I'm saying. Do we want to
Could we
use black or do we want a different
find a
background?
way to commission an artist to do maybe like a Music City back? Excuse me, Music City backdrop. Someone can do like the
well, they have the logo. They could just have it replicated and printed onto
is.
either paper or on a fabric sheet because they have the rights to that logo, and then they just use it like a backdrop. I think Lexington Comic Con, they did something like that when the entrance, you walk through the entrance, getting into the event space, is just off to the left with it's just a big fabric setup.
Yeah, like a stand and repeat type of thing.
Yeah.
Do y'all want that? Like a
I think it's a good idea because it's representing the con and you see
it's definitely the brand. So yeah, run that by them and see if that's something that they could do and get commissioned, and if they can get it done in a decent amount of time, that can be used.
Yeah. But even if they don't commission anybody, they have the logo. It's literally just let it replicate across, and then there you go. And then and if it gets dirty, it's reusable. So wash it out. It's good to go.
Sticker mural, and they could probably get that done on something like that for them. That's where I got my Mother's Day shirt done.
Hmm.
okay. All right. So see, I'll message them tomorrow and see if they can get it. If it's possible to get a backdrop with the logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely want the logo since that's the event. And again, any cosplayers you have, cosplayers or celebrities, that's branding. That's branding being shown right there.
Yeah.
Or do you think we should put a watermark?
I mean, we could do us and the con logo if you want to do a watermark. Or since we're working for the event, we could put just their watermark.
What do you think, Nate?
Are we? Well, see, that goes back to having access to Lightroom, because with Lightroom, you can do that.
Yeah, you can just export them all.
Watermark on there.
Capture One will do it too.
Well, I've got Lightroom on my computer. It's just like I said, it's just I'll figure it out, but or work on it. But it's just slow. It's real slow.
Well, if we're just exporting, we could probably just select the photos and just up and let it run in the background.
But if it's a slower spec device and you're letting it run in the background, It's still good. Remember, it is Adobe, and it is a resource hog, as
It
most
does.
Adobe
Yeah.
programs tend to be.
Yeah.
So if you got that running in the background,
It's gonna.
your foreground is going to suffer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So this
step one, I'll hit her up tomorrow. We'll hit them up tomorrow and be like,
was good brainstorming though.
I'll be like, hey, are you able to get a backdrop with your logo? If not, we'll just rock it like we did last time. Because
Yep, like a
'cause
stand and repeat
part
style look.
yeah, part of me likes that clean look.
What clean
You know,
look? You mean the all black?
the all black or all blue or like all white, that clean look in the background. Because
Mhm.
the person that buys the print is going to want to display it, or hang it up in their house or whatever, and having that
Oh yeah, kind of like okay, for like in-house portraiture.
in-house portraiture, but having that logo on it kind of distracts you. But I also understand like you want to brand the event.
Mhm.
That's why I'm thinking like having a watermark. So I don't know.
I'm thinking branding the event is probably going to take precedence.
Yeah, it is. It is. It will.
Yeah.
It will.
So that
Or
might
then
be
again, I don't know. I'll ask them. See what they say.
yeah.
Because initially when we talked about it, I told them I wanted to use a like a color that's part of their logo, like a light blue or one of the blues that's in their logo.
hmm
That way we could, incorporate the just like have some symmetry in the theme and all that crap. But
Yeah.
the whole time we first talked, they deferred everything photography wise to me. They're like, whatever you think you need to do to make it look good, just do it. Okay. Which was kind of cool because they deferred all
Yeah.
photography decisions to me and just wanted me to tell them what I needed to have to get it done. Which was really cool.
I mean, we got that part done.
Even
So
to the point where they were like,
lens to,
"What do you say?"
so I'm gonna need the specific lens
Yeah.
to make it look just right.
Even to the point they were like, "Hey, we got the printer and the paper in." They didn't even open it. They got it. They gave it to me. It's like, "Hey, this is it.
Do you?
See how it works?" I'm like, "All right. I've never used this printer before, but we'll figure it out." Man, I sat around this apartment and hooked that thing up. And my
Yeah.
favorite part, man, the whole convention, I don't care. My favorite part is when we got there early and me and Tony sat down and troubleshooted that damn thing all day long. And I really think that's why
And it
everything went
paid
so
off.
smooth.
It
What'd you
paid
say?
off because
Man,
y'all knew the ins and outs.
man. Tony worked that thing, man. And it just
And
went
look, man,
smooth. It went
now,
smooth the
now
whole weekend.
Tony's new experience is gonna be even more value added.
Man, they don't know what they're in for now.
It's really gonna be on.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought it was on before? Just you wait.
The funny part, the thing that was really messing up the whole time was I kept forgetting to shoot wide. So like, you gotta shoot wide, man. You gotta shoot wide. I'm like, yeah, I know it. I keep forgetting. He's like,
I mean,
you're not shooting wide enough.
And what's funny, I had the same thing at work. It's like, hey, I need you to shoot wide so I can crop. I need
I sent him the picture like, you didn't shoot wide enough. I'm like, I forgot. I was caught in the moment.
That's funny. You gotta fight the natural instinct.
It's funny. It worked out though, because I'm gonna I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit.
Yeah, like, oh no.
Okay. So that worked out. But yeah, it's almost the same thing at work, because when I'm editing, I'm like, bro, don't crop the head, don't crop off the toes. Hey.
Like,
no, you gonna fight them if they crop them toes, man.
Man, you can't be doing that.
No, it's because some people, they have like these like if they're wearing these really cool shoes or anything. And some photographers that I work with is like, bro, it's like you're getting it too close to the edge, or you cut off the toe. So I got to crop the whole damn thing up, and that's more time, and just.
See, the thing is, like, if you don't shoot to print a lot of times, like enough, you don't understand that while you're shooting, and so when you got to shoot to print, and that was my problem when I was shooting. Like, I know better. I'm just so used to not shooting to print that I'm so used to just shooting, for screen, for digital.
Shoot to post.
Shoot to post. So it's like it's not a my natural reaction, Like sometimes, man, like I could shoot so wide that it has the wall and the background showing in my frame, but it doesn't register in my brain that that's right. To me, that's wrong. That's wrong. But for Tony, that's right. That's how I should be shooting. Because when he goes to print it, it's gonna cut all that stuff. Yeah, he's got stuff he can work with. But it's like, gotta.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we understand it, but do we do it?
Do we do it though? Nope. I did. It was Sunday afternoon, and Tony was still yelling at me for shooting too tight. Like, you're shooting too tight. I'm like, I can't help it. All weekend long.
Damn weekend. Y'all funny, man. Yeah, y'all are real dynamic. That's what's funny.
Sorry, Tony. I'll do better next year.
Next year. No, that's what's up.
Well, it's next year.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna fuck it up. I'm still gonna shoot them back. I already know.
Tony, did you do pickups? Because I think we started joking and you didn't get to.
Yeah, I was actually about to show my pickup, and then we started talking about the con.
All right, hold on. Well, I'm gonna go pee, and then you can talk about your pickups.
No.
Matter of fact, go ahead and talk about your pickups anyway.
Sure. You're gonna be gone.
I'll be back.
Oh, that's right. We gotta get a we'll be right back logo.
Well, after these messages, we'll be right back. Oh yeah. While we're waiting, Rashad and I were trying to go through the royalty-free music library so it could have like a background tune or something, or maybe tweak a video and use it.
Yeah, I don't think They Not Like Us is copyright free anymore. It's too big now.
Yeah.
For a while, Kendrick Lamar was like, "Yeah, no copyright, man. No copyright strike. Get at it," because he wanted everybody to roast Drake, and boy, they did.
Yeah. I just think like the reason why I'm looking at royalty-free stuff is because it saves on YouTube blocking the video, Twitch blocking the video, or whatever. It's just, hey, this is free to use or royalty-free.
I have some.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that like we got information on who made it.
You have to upload it to StreamYard, and they got a very limited. It's a limited file size for the free stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to test later.
Upgrade. So yeah, man. So far, my Serpent Society is I think I have everybody that's been offered.
Okay, so let me blow you up while we're waiting then. Bam.
Hold on, let me bring this up.
Because I saw you setting up some of them earlier.
Yeah, man. But I had to shoot. I'm just thankful that early on I was able to get some of these guys. Now this is kind of a early Marvel Legends post Toy Biz.
Golly, that's
you see them ball joint hips. This may be my oldest.
Damn.
So I'm hoping they re-release this guy. I think Aaron Ken was talking about that in like the what you call them dudes, the Wrecking Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would love them to re-release the Wrecking Crew because I only got one of those members, and it wasn't the black one. Yeah,
well, that's cool though.
Yeah,
I'm just surprised he actually exists.
But check it, man. I gotta fix him because
Oh
yeah, man. Look, it's specifically the ones with this chainmail look because it's such a weird brittle plastic. I don't know if you can see, but hold on, let me see. See
I mean,
right here, this is cracking, coming apart, and then
that's
this just broke clean off.
so. Is
I'm
it supposed to
looking.
twist?
I mean, yeah, it twists.
Well, no, I mean, like, but is it supposed to? Because if they, it's like a
Yes,
what do you
it's part of
call?
it's part of the articulation. Don't act like you don't have any Marvel Legends. Tom.
No,
You
no.
have
It's
some,
all I'm getting at
but
is like if
that plastic is a brittle plastic, and it is a very old. It's a very old mold and figure technology, much like this Bucky cap of Ego. But he's not bad. From time to time I'll go through and I'll work some of the joints for that very reason.
yeah,
And this right here, man, I found this guy on accident. Picked him up anyway because black hair, and he was purple and gold. Then I later learned who he was. And this guy was a more recent one. He's on that Wonder Man book. That is probably one of my favorite bodies. It's like the small swole dude,
Mhm.
Bucky Cap is like I guess the average dude that's really cut. This is like the big dude, but he ain't the biggest dude. And this guy here, he's the bigger. He was the big dude. That was the Luke Cage buck right there.
yeah,
This was the Captain America, Grim Reaper, Wonder Man buck, and I like it. It's like a better than Bucky Cap, if that makes sense. This is basically Bucky Cap but bigger. And then this beast here, I'm so glad I was able to find all the pieces for him.
hmm
Puff Adder. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I need to fix that guy. Have you guys seen the Thunderbolts trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I think I have not. I forgot. I've been
It's all
busy.
right.
It's all right.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
I can go with I can go with it. It perked my interest just to see.
Giggity.
There you go. There's your
I'm
giggity.
sorry. Shit. I was trying to be good. My bad. Go.
No.
Well, we have
Like, nah,
expected it, sir.
Down and pack
dang it.
your lunch. Down and pack.
Dang it.
Down and pack your lunch for the bus
Dang it.
ride, sir. Go ahead and pack your lunch.
Damn.
I'm not gonna be alone on the bus ride.
Pack your
Oh no,
lunch
no,
for the
we
bus.
all headed to hell on this.
So yeah, dealing with all no, I like it, and I'm down for it. So I'm gonna see what's
Yeah,
going.
I'm looking forward to it. Marvel's Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It
Bucky
looks
becomes
promising.
a senator. I'm like, what? What is that all
Yeah,
about?
it looks promising.
It looks.
Just it looks promising.
When
Yeah.
he took,
I'm
when he
really
took that, when he took that,
interested on how they're going to do the Central, and I'm really interested.
yeah, man. I feel bad for your boy,
Yeah.
Glenn,
Glenn.
because he dropped the bag, man. Like, don't tell your friends. His friends ran their damn mouth and got him up out the paint.
I thought
He
he
was
had. I
messing.
thought it was scheduling difficulties. I mean, scheduling.
Is that what they calling it?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what happened. That's what I said. That's what I thought it was. Was it something else?
Yeah, he told his friends, and his friends told other people, and then people started talking to him about it.
Mm, I didn't know that. Did not know, but you always move in silence. I tell anyone that.
Tell everybody that. That's why.
Always move in silence.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for him, man. That was it, man. That was finna be.
Yeah.
So there goes them. So when I saw that trailer, I'm like, wait, I think I got these guys somewhere. And then of
Yeah.
course that Sentry that Rashad found for me.
$7.
$7.
$7 in Walgreens.
$7 Sentry.
$7. Walgreens shut them down.
Yeah, man. But I told y'all I've been out here army building these guys. You know, I mean I had
You
one
know what,
real reach.
Tony? Sorry, go ahead. Say what you got your find. What'd you find?
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay. Give me a moment. I
Because
shall.
we sure did. We was about to go down another rabbit hole, and Tony just sit down.
I mean, I was just waiting. It was just
No,
like, I'll
no,
No,
wait.
go,
That,
go. No. Shrink his screen and
yeah.
enlarge
Yeah,
your
man, you do
screen.
yours. Cause I got
all
something I
right.
do
Well,
gotta show, but you know.
I
Oh,
mean,
did you have? Hold up. Who was? I
Oh,
thought it
too
was
late.
Major. Were you
I thought
No,
it
done?
was Tony.
It is Tony's turn.
Okay, I
He
thought
just
it was Tony's
hijacked.
turn.
He just hijacked his signal a couple of times, and it's like let that man talk.
Let this
okay.
man cook.
Let him
Let him
talk.
cook.
Let him talk.
Let him,
All
let him
right. Well,
bumble through his words.
let me just go ahead and just switch screens here. So I finally got the figure. I've
You
been.
didn't have to do it that fancy. You didn't have to flex like that, sir.
But as you notice, we didn't get that kind of love.
Oh
Well,
no,
I didn't. I
not
just.
us.
Not us. No, Tony. Go
Nobody.
ahead,
Look, I was literally.
Tony. Go ahead.
Oh my
Tony.
goodness.
You
I mean,
better, hey,
honestly,
you better keep your fancy
if we're
stuff
gonna
for
be
yourself.
particular, I
Yeah.
got a couple of things, but one was for like working on stuff.
Can't see
But
that. What is it?
it
I'm coming
is
straight from
a
the phone.
screwdriver kit set, so I could fix my camera lens.
Now we talking. That's nice.
What
Yeah.
does that say? If it's
Are those big?
if it's it.
I
If
fix
it.
it.
If I
Oh,
think it's Infixity,
you fix it. Fix it.
like Infinity
Affected.
Infixity.
Fix it.
I fix it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this was just I needed necessity. I needed more bits anyway, and I couldn't find the one I needed in my own kit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just shell out for one. But that's not a crown jewel or anything. That's a necessity thing. So just
It's
Nice,
nice to
though.
be a crown jewel.
I mean for repair stuff, yeah.
There it is.
But of course, got Makima finally. It's
See,
been
Wait a minute. Are those legs pre-bent?
yeah. So I got. She
Is
came
that a
with
specific
extra
thing
legs.
she does in the show?
Yeah, she actually. I got. I don't know if it's showing up right. Yes, she got. These are the legs she came with, right?
she didn't come with both legs.
They come with both, but she comes
Oh.
assembled with these
Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
And then the main reason why she comes with these legs is so you could see.
That ass.
Yeah,
Oh, so you- okay.
yeah, because that's the real reason why. Because like, see, because like in the manga, it's one thing where like she kind of sits down and you can kind of see, but in the anime, they kind of put us. I don't know why, but they put emphasis on her butt. I'm like, okay,
Why do you think they put
That's why
emphasis
you
on
got it.
yeah, she got the cake, so they put
That's
some
cool.
emphasis on the
I mean, you
cake,
know.
Yeah, okay. She got some cupcakes. That's cool.
and she comes with how many face plates? She's got.
Is this an SHF or a Figma?
This is a FHF.
Tony, stop looking at the figure and tell us what it
I'm
is.
telling you, man. We're focusing on the cakes and answer the questions.
I'll just do this so we can see the
So
box.
figure arts.
Yes, SH
Yeah,
Figure
okay.
Arts.
Figure arts.
And
Yeah, man, some people really do some good cosplays of her. It's a simple
Oh,
cosplay, but some of those are some of the best.
yeah, and she also comes with a soft jacket with like a separator. Oops, sorry, my hand came in front here. So I got the little plates and stuff.
Dude, I didn't know.
Soft goods coat.
And my paintbrushes.
Yep, she's got soft goods coat.
Nice.
She's got 4 additional face plates. One of them I swapped out already.
Yeah.
She's got
There.
Oh,
like
wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Oh, that's cool. The
sets of
hands on the
hands.
bottom.
Woo, shit.
Oh, she did.
No.
Ah!
She did.
Yeah, and
Did she come
most
with
of
that
these
stand?
are like the finger gun thing she uses initially as a playful kind of like bang thing, and then she actually uses it as a weapon, and you're like, oh,
Oh shit! I'm hit.
that's just spoilers for later.
Did she come with that stand? Display stand?
No, this is my Tamron lens cap.
Oh, I can't tell from here. My bad. That's
Nice.
still
Yeah.
dope. All right, cool.
Tony, do you have one of those motorized display bases? You know, the one that like rotates
It's called a
360.
lazy Susan, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but in
No, this
motorized
this
lazy
one ain't
Susan,
lazy. This one is an active Susan because
Yeah.
it's powered.
I'm gonna say I don't. I was initially thinking about getting one. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, get one because that'll probably be nice for just, you know, like you put your stuff on it. I have one, but I think Annie took it, and so she's got like a unicorn or a mermaid or something on it. I'll try to sneak it from her.
Okay, well, if nothing else, I could always look it online. It's not a
Yeah, I got it from
pressing deal.
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
I think I got it specifically because it took the same batteries that my gimbal took. And I was like, oh, I'll just do all this at the same time.
Your gimbal uses the same battery?
Yeah, it was like was it a F123 or 126 battery? But it uses the same batteries as them, so that worked out. Or it could use AAA, or I think you can plug it in with USB, micro USB.
I have
It's
to.
versatile.
Okay,
It's got
that
a number
sounds
of
kind of
different
cool.
speeds. Like you can, like it's got a normal slow, but then you got a higher speed.
Yeah.
So if whatever you got on there is balanced, it'll just turn faster. And I think if you hit the selection button, it'll go reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing is pretty decent.
Okay. So yeah, that'd be cool to use for some of these. If we're
I'll look it up if I can find it, because I got it a long time ago, man. I don't know if it's still showing in my purchases, but if I can, I'll just send you the link.
okay, that'll
You
be
probably
helpful,
find
man.
one that you like better because there are a bunch of them.
I mean, I'll take a look at whatever you got, and because it doesn't, I don't need something complex because it just something simple. We just rotate and show stuff.
I like these dang Marvel
Yeah.
Legends Despair. These guys, man. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna find some more cheap ones. I'm gonna get some more.
But I will say one thing that's a little annoying with this particular figure compared to, like these guys. These guys are very mobile.
What was that? That's power.
That's power. Where is Chainsaw? He's over here. Okay. Oh wait, I think I gotta cover my screen here.
Oh
Because
dang!
my face
You know
is
what I was
blocking
finna
power.
ask you? I was finna ask you, what about the girl with the hammer and nails? But that's Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like, oops.
Yeah, that's JJK, different series, but
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of that, Tony, you see the last one today?
I have not read it yet, so I'm assuming it's either silly or it works.
You know, this was the final chapter, so
Yeah,
don't say it like that.
well, because like
I
I will
don't
just say this, just putting it out there. Well, you can't see me talking. Well, I'll flip
No.
that.
We don't need to see you talk.
We don't need to. Go ahead,
Okay.
Tony.
Well, so I feel like other than the fight sequence that happened and the ending of that portion, it feels like the ending is being rushed along, and
Go ahead, finish it off.
yeah, and that's my current grief because it's that's I'm a little annoyed with that part of this series, but other than that, like I liked everything else leading up until the aftermath, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do feel like the same. I do feel like it is being rushed,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's being rushed because there are future projects that he has in mind, or the the whole everyone else is hollering, oh, it's gonna be a sequel. Oh, it's gonna be a sequel because of so many loose ends. So
Yeah, and I feel
I
like that's very likely at this
I
point.
do I do feel like it's likely, but the way it ends is where if they wanted to leave it like that, they could.
Yeah.
But I won't ruin it for you, of course. But
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I
I was just checking to see if you saw it. That's all.
okay. Well, thank you, sir.
Mhm.
I'll probably check it out soon because I was gonna do that before I did my shower, and I just didn't get a chance to when I got back. So yeah.
Okay.
But for the most part, let me scoop this around. It That's probably my only grief with the series at the moment because otherwise it's been pretty
It's been
solid.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a hell of a ride. I loved it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Now, what about the girl? What about the girl with the eye patch? With the eye patch
Nabora
that be drinking.
drinks.
Yeah. So her story. I mean, are
Should
you
she have a
familiar what
figure?
happened with her?
Yeah, she gave herself to her spirit contract, and you know, she used herself up.
Yeah. I want a figure of her, but I've seen statues only.
Of course there are statues, you know,
Yeah.
with nothing but a shirt, draws, eye patch, and beer, right? I mean, hey,
Yeah.
what more can you ask for? It makes a fantastic cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Or depending on how you're looking at it, it could be
That's
just
exactly how I'm
silly.
looking at it. What are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm trying to see
She's the
what's going
Adina
on here.
Howard of that anime. Yeah, deep cut,
T-shirt
right?
and panties.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't
Well,
mind her. I don't mind her look in that scene
mm,
because
Don't
it
nobody
feels
mind
very much in line with her character.
until she throws up in dude's mouth. Then it's like, ugh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
That
I
part.
have to go now.
Yeah.
Can't stay here.
But other than that, like I would like to have a look where she's kind of like, either she's in her work outfit or she's got an in between look, something like
Yeah.
that. And then Kobeni is another one that needs to have a figure. Like
Now, which one is that? Is that the dude
Kobeni
with
is
the
the one
wolf?
who's scared, but she's capable.
The okay, the young girls in the full suit with the knives.
Yeah, because she come out swinging. You saw
Yeah,
that scene, right?
yeah. She was capable.
Yeah, and I wanna see a figure of her,
Let's play
like
on that.
the scaredy cat face, and then you have a I'm ready to fight
And the
face.
determined face. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I would like
Because
that too. That sounds nice.
I feel like she definitely needs a release.
Word.
Yeah, she definitely needs a release.
Oh, that's
But
right. Let me
yeah, it's
get my
those two
device.
characters need figs, like straight up.
But they
Uh,
I think they're releasing some of the what you call them, Kaiju number 8
yeah, those
figures.
are coming out. I think
Yeah.
soon or already coming out, depending on where
No, some
pre-order
of them are
status
coming
is.
soon. Kaiju number 9 is coming soon. Um, the little hard head blonde girl, she's coming soon. Who
I think it's
else?
the whole OG cat crew, isn't it?
I think what's your man from Levy? Not Levy. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm. The ninja guy with the blades.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah.
Little girl with that cannon. It's funny because what was the name of that show where it was people from a different dimension? They were called neighbors, and they used
Oh
Tryon as
yeah,
their I stumbled onto that,
yeah. I
and you
think that was
said it
on
was good, so I
Netflix,
kept
right?
watching. Yep, and and like there was this one girl who was like one of the friends, the little applehead girl, and she had like a super high amount of Tryon, so she could like fire a cannon that most folks could barely create a pew pew with. And so she
Yeah,
became
she's
kind of the secret weapon of that group. And that
yeah,
reminded me
she's
of the of was it Captain Mika or something on Kaiju number 8, because you know she can fire the cannon because she's got a super high level of a super high level of interface with the suit or something, man. She's got high battle potential.
hmm
Yeah. And then your main man, he don't have well, he can get like 1%, which is funny until he turn into a dang kaiju and then hit his own and popping.
yeah. Was he like a category 9? I think something like that.
Yeah, yeah, he is the highest that they've seen yet, and it always threw them off. I thought that was funny. It was really cool
Mhm.
though, man. It was. I like that. I like that show.
Yeah,
I
waiting for a
still ain't
second
need,
season.
I still ain't even finished it off yet.
Oh, dude, you
Huh?
gotta finish it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
man.
sitting in my damn
Didn't we go from you telling me about it to me finally completing it? Because
Yeah.
I watched all of that and Loser Ranger.
And like I said, I think part of it is because just got busy. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember, yeah. But I am gonna go ahead and finish them off. I still gotta finish Shield, was it Shield Hero or Shield whatever?
Shield Hero. I haven't heard that in a minute.
Like Shield, what is it called?
Yeah,
The one,
Shield Hero
yeah,
and
Shield, is that
Solo
the name?
Leveling. I gotta watch those.
And I haven't even started to look at solo leveling yet. So
Oh, Solo Leveling.
hmm
I started watching that. I kind of fell off because
Is that
I was reading the comic when it started. I think I was toward the end of the first major arc,
right.
and so I'm like, I read this. I don't need to watch it. But I will say the voice actor for the guy,
hmm
perfect cast. He is on point for the English voice acting for that
Oh,
character.
okay. And then
And
voice acting? You be
yeah,
watching Dubs, Tony, man.
well, dude.
it's
So
okay.
here's my
Dubs,
thing.
my
If
pimp.
you it, the only time okay, so I
Nah, I
don't
be
I'm watching dubs, but I do like to watch the original. But I understand what you're saying, Tony, because
Yeah.
there are sometimes if there's certain animes, or either I'm trying to see if I'm going to get into it. If the
hmm
dub is out there, I'll put the dub on while I'm cleaning up or doing something.
Yeah.
And if I stop enough to stop and look at it, then I know it's something I want to pay attention to. Then I'll go right back to subtitles.
Yeah.
But that's just
I
my
keep subtitles
aspect
on
or way
all
of
the
doing
time.
things.
Yeah.
One of the
And
reasons we kept subtitles was because Jordan was learning sight words and he would figure out some words, and now Annie is doing the same thing. Like she'll look at
mm,
the screen and she'll say a word to something. I'm like, oh, okay, we doing this. So I'll pause it and we'll go through and we'll try to sound words out. I love that.
hmm
I
Well,
love
see
that.
what what my folks did is because they it's not that they taught me to read through comics. Like
mm,
they gave me comic books to read, but they also gave me comic books to read because I would pay attention to it to the simple fact of I would retain because once again I hate the way they teach kids to read just to read to get to the next word when they
yeah.
should be teaching them to read to retain.
hmm
And that's
Comprehend.
the thing. So you want to teach your child to read to retain because that way, when you get to middle school and you start having to read this stuff to retain it, to recall what happened, they'll
Yeah.
do it a lot easier. And so, because of it being a character that I cared about or wanted to read, I would retain it a whole lot more. So
hmm
that was what they did. Is that's how they taught me to just like to retain whatever you're reading. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And honestly, like reading to have fun too helps a lot. And
Mhm.
What'd you say?
comics
Reading
as
what?
Yeah, that's where we're
reading to
getting
have
at.
fun, like
Oh
you're
yeah,
enjoying
yeah,
what you're reading,
yeah, yeah.
because that plays into the angle. Like you choose comic books. My brother's case, um, he was the type of reader who would just give up after a certain point because he was so bored with it or whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah.
And so my dad's like, "You like comics, right?" He's like, my brother's like, "Well, yeah, of course. I'm a kid, I like comics." And he was like, "You know what's the favorite hero you like?" Because my dad's he's trying to get something working,
Mhm.
Right.
and
Your dad
so
was
he
solving
chose
problems.
yeah, and he chose Batman, and he's like, "Okay, I want you to read this book of Batman, and then I want you to tell me about it in a week." And
Yeah.
he did. He finished it, and he started reading and working on stuff because of that. And
Dang, that's
so,
cool.
yeah,
Shoot,
because
I
my
got
brother,
I got told I had to read the editorial page, and if I didn't, I got a whooping.
ah,
I like your dad's method better, and I'm actively trying to not do that
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
to my
different.
son.
Yes.
I be trying to get him comics and stuff. Um, nah, he likes sneakers too much. I'm like, boy,
He likes
you got
what?
to sneakers. He's a
Um,
sneakerhead.
Oh, he's in the sneaker phase.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And for some reason, he loves slides. There ain't a day that goes by he don't tell me about some damn slides, man. I'm like, that is my least favorite shoe, but I'll listen because you telling me.
uh, now, what they did do is that they did because they didn't want me to get too far up into comics. That I would just read comics and that's all I would want to read. I had
Hmm.
Yeah.
to. You got to switch it up. So
Yeah.
for every comic you read, you do have to read some type of novelization or novel of
Hmm.
something
Yeah,
some sorts. And it could be a novel of a character as long as it was a novel, like not with pictures or anything. It had to
Yeah.
be something of a like I
But
said, a novelization.
there's it's weird to me because comics, comics and novels, like
Hmm.
to me, they're both like a double-edged sword. Like sometimes, I guess it depends on the individual. I guess what I'm trying to get
mhm,
across is like
Hmm.
some people have a hard time visualizing what they're reading,
Yeah.
and so that for them, I think comics are real good because you can get some comics that are really deep, man. Like
Hmm.
you start reading some of the words, like, oh, I don't know what the fuck that word is,
Yeah,
you
there's
know.
a
yeah.
lot of
There's some deep
There's some
vocabulary
comics that are
behind.
like that, but then
hmm
there's you know, but there's some people that like you give them a novel and they can probably they and depending on I guess the novel writer, they can really see or get
Evoke
really
the imagery.
the
Yeah,
imagery of what's going on in the book, you know. So I
hmm
yeah,
guess I guess finding the right book for the right reader is important,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
you know.
That makes sense. Right book
And
for the
that's
right
Because
actually
reader.
a good.
I think that's the hard part
Mhm.
for us as adults. To educate kids is trying to find the right method for them to learn
Mhm.
and grow.
Yeah,
You know,
you could not be more right.
because
Man,
I like Tony don't have children, but I work with children, and like that's what I spend a lot of my time is trying to figure out how can I present this info in a way that you can
mm,
understand it.
yeah.
And sometimes that shit is frustrating as fuck. And I'm like, I don't know how. If I had a little dude or a little girl at home, man, I'd probably, man, this is
Golly.
frustrating as hell. Like I'm, you know,
It just depends.
you know,
If you know your audience, then you'll be fine. Like the little
yeah,
kids, like your
yeah,
children, like your kids, your kids, so you would be able to understand when it's okay. We need to take a break, and that is very needed when you are going over anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
So, but as
yeah,
far as education majors, so the whole thing about that is it's depending on your kids. I mean, how
yeah,
focused are they? First of all,
yeah,
if they are focused, then you could probably get through them fairly easy. If
hmm
they're like since seeing that, you are based in discipline when it comes to your like when
No,
so with that being said, it's not the thing of like disciplining them, but I'm saying as far as in structure wise discipline. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
yeah,
So when it comes to that, if you break it up into sections and let them learn a section at a time, it
oh
might
yeah,
be easier. But
yeah.
yeah. So,
Well,
but it's
you
still
would
dependent.
you would think,
So
man. What
if
about what am? Oh, go ahead. No, no.
no no no, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this real quick. One of my favorite days at work, man. It's not like something cool happened. I finished. I taught the whole class. Like I finished with class. I'm saying like, damn, man. And this was years ago. The
Mhm.
other dude that was teaching class with me walked over to me and looked at me and said, "Man, you just taught perfect class." And I don't know why they didn't understand anything that was going on.
I
He
mean,
said, he said you took them step by step through everything, and they still messed it up. I was like, "Oh, you know, man.
I don't even know.
I don't know, man. Maybe I made it too easy. Maybe I made it too easy." You know?
Yeah. You're like,
I mean,
man,
Oh man,
I still ain't figured that out.
I ain't figured it out, man. I don't know how they messed that up, man. You taught that class perfect, like
Mm.
step by step. Like I don't know, man. Uh, It's weird.
golly.
It was funny.
I mean, it happens, man. Like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
you could literally have the perfect teaching method, and you will have people who just don't get it.
Yeah, well,
And
I mean, yeah, you, that's always a
and
possibility.
what was it like when I was younger? I used to teach my siblings the stuff I learned at school,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes just trying to do this is what I learned, and you trying to make it, you just dump it on them like info dump,
Yeah,
and it's
Oh
like
no.
info dump don't work on people who can't sit
nah,
still.
nah,
That I
man.
don't think info dump does not work on
Work on
anyone
anybody.
that
I think.
is not
Interested in the
interested
subject already.
in that topic.
Mm-hmm.
They have to
Yeah,
be
Yeah,
yeah,
interested
you got to be
before you
yeah,
interested.
can do something like that. If it's just
yeah.
rent, yeah. And then
Yeah,
it depends on because like sometimes kids don't want to hear from other kids,
yeah,
especially when it gets to a point of like if it's like telling a story or telling something like that, yeah, they'll listen. But if it's just like my big brother is telling me something he learned in school, get
Mm-hmm.
the F out of here.
yeah.
You know
But
what's crazy, man? One of my favorite things to do at work sometimes is have the kids show the other kids in class.
And they picked up, didn't they?
They pick up that shit, man. I
Yeah.
have I'll have somebody that already knows what there's, like the kata or whatever, somebody that I know
Uh-huh.
knows the kata. And I'm like, hey,
Mhm.
because there's two things I'm doing right there. I'm trying to teach that one kid how to explain and teach what they're doing. But then the other kid is like actually learning from another. It's cool, man. I'll sit there and say, hey man, teach him. I'll say, I want you to teach them, but I'm
You're
gonna see how
having
good they do.
steel sharpen steel.
Yeah,
mhm.
Mhm.
you know. And man, it's some weird ass shit because they'll fucking listen to them and do exactly what they say. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, this is crazy. I have a bunch of 6 and 7 year olds teaching 5 year old stuff. I'm like, man, this is the wildest shit ever. Who would have
Yeah.
thought? Who would have thought?
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who would have?
and
Who would have thought?
it it I guess the other thing I realized is like I had to make it play. Like I had to
Hmm.
do like we're gonna play school, but
Yeah.
like kind of that angle,
Hmm.
and that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
but at the same time, that was they just had to learn as a play style. In your case, it's more of a you're using that one group to go. Okay, I'm gonna give you everything. You're
Yeah.
going to repeat it back, and then you're going to show them because that's
No.
you're kind
yeah.
of
Yeah.
Peer
Well.
delegating,
participation.
right?
Well.
The delegation
Sometimes.
task.
No. Well. Yeah. I don't even give them any kind of direction. Like the first
Yeah,
time, I just say, hey man, hey, show me the kata. They just show it to me. I'm like, okay, I want
yeah,
you to go teach them. And sometimes I just listen to how they explain it,
Yeah.
to the other child, because sometimes they will just repeat things that they've heard me say, or you know what I'm saying, or sometimes you'll hear them actually explain it in their own words, and that to me is the
That's
coolest.
always
That
cool.
that is always the best because like they actually understand it because they can
And
actually explain it.
they grasp it and they can
They grasp it,
process it.
Yeah. Um, I've actually, which is I think is the most beautiful thing in the world, is when you're talking about
Just
siblings.
like that.
It's the siblings. It's like you'll have like like there's these two brothers, and sometimes the oldest brother will say, "Okay, I'm gonna watch you do the kata," and the youngest one do the kata. And the oldest one will say, "Hey, this, and that," and then they'll switch roles where the oldest one will do the kata, and the youngest one will watch, and then the
Mm.
youngest one will give like feedback.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
cool.
man, that's some cool ass. Yeah, like man, this is pretty dope.
Mhm.
Oh, rest of the time y'all giving me headache. Right now,
Don't
hey,
get
right
me
now you're
crazy.
actually making me want to cry. I'm going to this office and cry so you don't see me. Yeah. No,
But
man,
hey,
yeah,
it
yeah,
works.
man.
Tony, man, let me tell you, set me up. Let me tell you about what I picked up over the last couple of weeks.
Oh snap!
Going to blow up your screen?
Yes. Now, this was
Oh,
one of my Ross acquisitions. I sent that in the group.
wait, is that like the armored up Batman? Is that the one you got?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Azrael and this other Batman with the swords.
Yeah, White Knight.
I mean, it was what was it was like it was either $7 or $9. There wasn't no way I was
Oh
passing that up.
wow,
Like,
that's really good, man.
I mean, granted they are McFarlane, but and they Batman. These are two things I'm not entirely fond of, but man, they are cool. Especially this Azrael, man. This thing is bad, man. Like I don't like any other colorway. I like this one. The red one is cool. The blue one is cool. I ain't really feeling them. This is like Killmonger in the DC universe.
Mhm.
That's a good way to get it
And then
there.
they gave him some fire so he can be like, burn it all. You better not let me get this helmet off. I'm gonna stick that Killmonger head right on top. You know what? So yeah, that was. Let's see if
Does it
stupid.
pop off?
Yeah, but it takes the little the little dumbbell with it, so there's like a hole in the base of the neck.
Oh, so you
That's
need like a
okay.
neck peg.
Nope. I just need some blue tack, and I'm gonna stick that head on there.
Oh
Take my little
gosh,
pictures and never post them.
I mean, post them on the grind, sir. That's what you got.
I'll probably post them in the not in the grind, but in the group. Oh wait, this Batman can ride this horse.
They sure
Forgot.
can.
Ooh.
Anyway. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. We got the head back on there. So I showed you my little army builders, man. I'm digging these guys. But I showed you this, right? You've seen this guy. Because since Lightning Collection is going out of style, going out, they're discontinuing. I'm going back, trying to pick up some of the ones that I didn't get that were decent. I showed you this guy, didn't I? This
Don't remember that one.
the see-through. He's the see-through version of this guy. And this guy is a great figure. I'm like, okay, they got the little silver one, the see-through one. So I went on ahead and got him. I think I got him at the same time I got Tigra, the naked chick with the panther.
Hmm.
And so then I went. I'm like, dang. Since I got this dragon, let me look for the other one. And man, Lord Draken with the box and everything, they charging like $299, $340. Like that is ridiculous. Because it was a Comic
Wait,
Con exclusive.
are we talking about $299?
Yes, $299, $340
Oh,
for the Lord Draken Evo 3. Well, I was lucky and I found them. For $70.
golly! So you literally found it for a song, bro.
You goddamn right. And I sang that bitch.
Oh, damn.
I don't really care for Tommy at all. Well, Tommy the Ranger is cool, but Tommy the person is not so much. But regardless, this is a cool ass figure. This
I'm gonna
figure.
tell Photo Jonah you said that.
Oh, he liked Tommy.
No, man.
He is Tommy. Haha. I had to think. Yeah, I had to process that in the background. I'm like, no. Tommy Oliver. Okay. Now he's basically the greatest Ranger because he's played so many parts. It's just the dude wasn't all that nice. But anyway, yeah, man, this guy is cool than a mug, man. I'm like, he's kind of got like a Common Rider look to him, but it comes with. I haven't read the story. I've listened to reviews, but this little base is nice, and it's got the helmets on there. The helmets, like the helmets come off.
Yeah.
These are all like smashed up helmets, and if I'm not mistaken, they can.
Oh, so they can actually fit on the peg heads?
Yep, they fit on the Rangers, so you can have them beat the hell up. Yeah, so he's got let's see, Trini, what's your girl's name? What's her name? Pam, not Pam, Kimberly. And then he got
What the
Oh,
Pam.
oh man.
Oh
Wow.
Pam. And let's see, you got the
Pink Ranger
Tommy.
Pam.
Yeah, Pink Ranger Pam. You ain't ready for that. And he got the Red Ranger, but he does not have the Blue and the Black Ranger. So I'm assuming they escaped. So there's him, and of course they he had some army builders in his world,
Mm.
and these guys are very hard to find. But I was fortunate, man. I found these guys for just over retail. Actually, outside of shipping, they were retail $24.
Okay.
Retail was like, shipping was like $6. That's all good. I mean, if it's under 10, I'm cool with it. And then I was looking at some others, and I got contacted back. You know how like if you look at something and the seller sees that you look, they can be like, "Hey, I'll knock a couple more dollars off if you want it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so someone hit me up, and I got a couple more coming. But yeah, these Tyrannosaurus sentries. Did any of y'all look at the Boom Studios Power Ranger books?
I looked at some
Yeah.
of them, but I didn't keep
Oh,
up with it at all,
the
man.
really
Yeah,
cool
it was pretty good.
was the Black Ranger sentries,
The Black Rangers were cool.
Mastodon sentries.
Yeah,
Those guys were cool. They like had like a tactical vest and
that's
stuff. These, I
they
think these guys were like the elite guard. They kind of
yeah
protected
they was holding something hot. The Black Rangers they was holding something hot.
Yeah, they was. Yeah, they was. They had that head cutter with them.
Yeah, but it
And
was good.
and the Ranger Slayer, she was kind of his second in command for a while until she stopped drinking the Kool-Aid
Yeah,
and went against him. So yeah, man, I like these figures, man. These Power Ranger figures are Power Ranger figures are nice, man. I like them very much.
I feel like that Red Ranger though would benefit from more of a bendy wire cape setup.
Oh yeah, any figure with hell, Draken would benefit from a bendy wire cape setup.
Like double.
Comes off.
Oh shit! And it's a good spot too.
Yeah, so he can get loose and do what he's got to do. You can put them Be Amazing poses on him.
You see, I like that. I like that they thought about it at least.
Yeah.
But that means you can also just kind of sew one, get the pegs lined up, and then just bam.
Mm-hmm.
Better cape.
No, true. So yeah. Then I pulled a Rashad.
Mm.
I found the girls.
Oh, was it? They're the twins from the show, right?
Yeah, it was one of each left. So I'm like, if I come back, one of them ain't gonna be here. The other one won't be here. So I'm going ahead and get down with
don't
it.
worry.
You don't have to worry about that.
You ain't worry about that.
They had about four light skinned mangas out there. So I'm like, he'll be here.
Because that show was not well received. Those figures have been sitting for a while.
That's true, man. Because your girl, what's their sister name? Reva. She's at Ollie's now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's that. But I think the big thing that got me the most geeked was this.
Oh, what the? Oh.
Got the sting. I had the wheels in the background.
No.
But I hadn't opened it for a minute because at the time I was in between doing deliveries and doing setups, and it came in. I'm like, tired. So I figured I'd wait and do this with the homies. And this thing is nice. Got all these little accoutrements. Look at that. Got them gold wings on it. Shoot, Iron Ken messed around and got 3 of them.
Damn it, man.
Like he had pre-ordered a couple and pre-ordered one more, and then it came in, and the other one, he didn't get a chance to cancel it, so he just kept them all. Yeah, it was Army Builder August.
Man, we really need to participate in October this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out which days I'm on.
Oh, do you have a list, sir? So maybe I could probably. I got enough figs.
I thought I sent it to the group.
I probably missed it, bro. No,
hey, look, man, there's so much stuff.
I'll send it again to the
back and forth.
Not the group, but to the text message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
that'd be even better.
I'll take a look again, but there's a good chance if it was in there, I just missed it. That's how it usually works because it gets overloaded with
I might not can
messages.
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh yeah, this goes here. This little fire repellent, and
because once I find the Huntress, I'm recreating one of my favorite episodes of Justice League Unlimited.
There you go.
What, the torture scene?
That too.
Oh,
damn it!
Look, do you need to borrow my Captain Atom?
I already got Captain Atom.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Shit, I already messed that up. I already got him. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Don't you touch him.
Don't you touch him. He's Justice League. Yeah. That's It's one of my favorite
I don't
episodes,
understand
man.
how. I don't understand how Cap Madam did not beat Superman.
It's not strong enough.
He ain't strong enough.
Man,
Not
Superman
strong
holds
enough.
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever,
not
man.
strong
That
enough.
dude can create any radiation. Just create
Mm-hmm.
green kryptonite radiation. Quit playing around with that red sun shit. It takes too long. Go
Mhm.
green, beat his ass.
I think a lot of people think that whole thing about that kryptonite, the best thing that showed is on what Superman was that when he moved it. He has the ability to push through.
Yeah,
It was
if
Superman.
he thinks
It was
really
one of the
hard, he
movies.
can beat him.
Yeah, he
One of
has
the
the
it was was it Superman 2?
yeah.
Where
Now
he had the necklace?
So,
yeah, even that is that I think when he had that big mountain of that now
Yeah.
he has the ability to push through.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just it hurts. In other
Yeah.
words, I mean, he
Yeah.
still
I
could
like it.
actually get to you.
Beats him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
Okay, so there.
mhm.
Now,
Yeah, I want the Huntress myself though, but I want the Huntress because I am gonna stay to making sure I am gonna make sure I get all the Bat family that I can get. The only
Yeah.
one I didn't get, I need to get Batwoman.
you get who?
mhm.
But I was hoping that he was gonna
Wait.
drop her again.
You said Batwoman?
Yeah, I don't have
Wait,
Batwoman.
is there a Batwoman figure?
Yes, Kate came. She comes with Two Face. I mean, not Two Face, but she comes with Clayface and that Batman, that 3-pack.
Oh, the 3-pack.
Hmm.
Okay.
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 But I need a Batwoman because I have like the Bat family,
Mhm.
and so. But that is one thing I am trying to make sure that I get
Okay.
out of McFarlane's whole Batman thing. So I do need to get Huntress.
Yeah, I'm being very selective.
You know your way, yeah. You know me. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like this dude's just
yeah. This guy here.
and the problem, you know what the problem is, right now it's like he'll drop a Batman figure. I'm like, okay, that's really good. I like that one.
Hmm.
Then he drops another Batman figure, like, damn,
What the
that looks
hell?
good too. That one looks better than the last one, but it's still Batman. You're like,
Yeah.
man, is the articulation better? Oh man, the articulate, come on, man. Oh, it's got a wired cape. Come on, man. And so you go get it, and then he drops a couple of Batman figures, are like Dookie. Well, you get that, and then he drops another Batman figure, like, man, that looks really good too.
I'm waiting for him to do this definitive
You
because you saw what I did with I got that other Dick Grayson because
Mhm.
you had that and I switched out the pants and everything. So
Right.
it was okay. So I have my definitive Batman now. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only thing that I would love for him to do is fix the scale with the Bat family, fix the scale with the period. Because
Uh,
that's the only
You
thing that
know,
really messes Todd up is his
I'm,
scaling.
yeah, I'm,
yeah.
I'm wondering, like, cause
Man, what a difference.
man, like some of the stuff he has like these subtitles too, and I wonder
Hmm.
if, like the subtitles, if all of those figures look good together, and then all the other figures with the subtitle look good together. Because I haven't grouped them all together yet. Because you know what I'm talking about, like oh, like the rebirth figures, and then you got
Hmm.
the
Nah.
new
Oh,
52
like if
figures.
all the rebirths go with
Yeah,
like the classics go with the classics, and
the classic.
it
Yeah, if they
might
all,
be there's a possibility. Like
you know,
I can understand what you're saying because the Hush Batman is the biggest Batman. It's
yeah,
next to the one because remember that Batman that you have, he's
it's
he's
huge.
he's the same Hush, but he's
Mhm,
Hush's body. He has the Hush body mode. While you have the Nightfall Batman, he's closer to the uh Justice League thing, but he's also in line with the majority of the Nightfall figures.
Yeah.
right, right,
So I can see what you're saying, but
yeah. And,
but
and the only reason I thought about that, because I'm thinking, man, what if you're looking? Because a lot of times people are comparing figures that are like rebirthed, and I'm like, I wonder if that's not what he's doing. I wonder if he's like keeping like the subtitles or the book
yeah,
figures together.
he could be.
But Could be. I don't know. I just haven't grouped together like that because the problem is I think what's going on is like the rebirth Batman looks so good. It's like, oh man, that's perfect. Oh, he doesn't fit in with the other
Look
figures.
at
Well,
that.
none of them figures are rebirth or New 52 or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at that right there. Then I just stick this on here. Ah,
I,
hold up.
I
Let
tell
me
you what
adjust
though,
it.
man, I saw that Two Face, the
Movie Batman Two Face.
yeah, Tommy Lee Jones Two Face.
Mhm.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Kind of like it.
I kind of want it just because that'd be a good stand-in until we get Two Face. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought we got to. Oh, the other one was a movie Two Face also.
Yeah, there we
Both Two
go.
Faces we've gotten, both movie Two Faces. Man, that thing looks great. Those wheels, those wheels are gigantic.
That's what sets it off, man.
Yeah,
Man, I was not gonna do no gridiron. I'm like, man, ain't nobody studying gridiron, man. Them overpriced ass. But then this showed up. I'm like, I might could just an adapter for some other pieces.
yeah.
But I'm gonna just use my little missiles for now. I'm like, man, ain't nobody studying gridiron overpriced ass pieces. Okay, they are a small business. They are an American company. They do 3D print all this stuff with with very high levels of QC. But whatever, man. Ain't nobody studying this. What? Who? Oh, hold up. This is all right. I might need to get this for the stinger. This is kind of nice right here.
Hmm.
Ah, man. Nah, if I get too many of these pieces, man, it's gonna cost more than the stinger. Yeah, but maybe I just get them one at a time. It ain't gonna hurt nothing then. So I basically talked myself talked myself into doing this, and I do not regret it one bit. This thing looks beastly. Look at that. Hold up. See these wheels here versus these wheels here. They are the same size. Well,
Yeah, they just look more
what you call
aggressive.
them are just a bit
The treads.
bigger, and the treads, yeah, these are considerably thicker.
Wait a minute. Did you swap the treads?
I swapped out tires altogether.
Okay, yeah, because those treads on the other, I guess the original wheels just kind of look bleh.
Well, when they showed up on the vamp and nothing else was out there, these things was the business.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gridiron came along and said, "Oh man, we can do something. We can do something a little better." And they gave them big, thick, knobby tires.
Oh my gosh, this thing. Okay, was this a pre-order thing?
Yeah, I ordered it. I ordered it when it was on pre-order because it was on sale. And so instead of paying 89, I paid like 59, and I'm glad I did. Like this was kind of what put me over there. They're like, oh, I'm making a big 6-wheel APC type of joint. I'm with that. You get a little command center, a couple of rugged laptops, all this highly detailed stuff in here. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. I'm just gonna keep the missiles for now. I might get something else. They got like what's that thing called? They got like a ram bar and a cow catcher snowplow attachment. I'm like, man, you could turn this thing into everything into a tank and everything but name. But I love this part right here, man, when you can put the people in there, operate the joint. Matter of fact, let me get somebody to put it in there. Oh, better still, I'll do this. Let's get this guy. There we go. If it's good. If it's good.
Oh,
these tough
random.
It's
numbers.
cool though. Like,
Random question. Random
Mhm.
question. Has anybody been watching Agatha all along?
Nah, I haven't felt the. I haven't
Episodes,
felt the
man.
need. I haven't felt the want to commit. If you, what is it? Is it? I mean, not what is it, but how do you feel about it?
I've only watched the first episode.
So you want? Okay, I still. I said I was, but it's just I don't know. I don't want, but like I said, and like we, but all of us have said, the whole thing is you've got to watch it so we can get more things like it. But
Yeah.
I guess I need to go on and give it
I
a
guess I
fair
like it
shake.
because it's
yeah.
I like it because it's magic based, but
So you watched the Mage? Oh, shoot.
yeah, the first couple episodes. The new one is out now, so me and Lil Mama gonna check it out.
Well, you faded out. What do you say?
I said we watched the first couple episodes. They were pretty good. And so we will go back and check out the next episode
Mm-hmm.
and see what they're talking about with it.
All right. I might sit down sometime this weekend. If it stay raining like it did today, then I probably will.
Yeah.
I probably go out because get food and then come on back in.
Good
I think
idea.
I am.
That don't sound like a bad idea at all.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm
Really,
gonna go.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he's
take a
gonna be
trip
great.
down to the Columbia Expo because I didn't go last year.
Is
So
that this
what
weekend?
is it? A trade or what is it?
Well, I don't know what it is,
You've
honestly.
never been? Okay, I thought maybe. Oh, you did say you've never been before. Duh.
Oh,
Uh, okay.
If it's not raining too heavy, if it's like stupid heavy rain, I'm not gonna drive down there.
Yeah.
But if it's normal rain,
Mm-hmm.
I'll drive down there and see what's going on. You never know, man. I might roll up in that motherfucker and find a huntress.
Yeah. You
You know what I mean?
could. Yeah.
You know? And then I'll be like, hey man, I found the huntress and there's only one. So since you got me
Up
the
to
question,
you.
since you got me the question, I got you the huntress. I mean,
Oh,
you never know, you know.
yeah.
you like
That'd
since you
be
got
You
me
cool.
the
never know.
questions,
You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
get the huntress and complete the set. That's what you
No, man. No, if I find the huntress, it's going to him first because he got me two figures that, that we cannot even find no more.
No more.
No
No more
more.
game. No more
Man,
game.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Like Wonder Woman, I have not seen. Like we talked about it
Man,
earlier,
I've
so I'm not
never
gonna repeat
seen
it.
Wonder Woman
We've
anywhere.
never seen Wonder
Never.
Woman
You
besides
have.
the time that Sam found it. Like, ain't
Yeah,
never
that's the
seen
only
that damn
time.
thing, man. That's crazy. And the more crazy part about it is that it was the chase version.
Yeah. That was good.
It
But
No.
wasn't even
so
like
I
get
do.
out of
I
here,
know
man.
we have been giving him flack for the majority of the show tonight, but
Yeah.
I do have to say the one thing he has done, and I hope that he sticks with it, is the faceplate.
Oh, you
Face
what?
plate.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
the
yeah.
faceplate.
That's.
He it's
I don't
it's a
know.
better move because you don't have to do a whole different head sculpt. You can just
Yeah.
take your face off, like
Okay.
that the demon hunt demon demon
The Manhunter.
no, the manhunter
No.
does the same thing. No,
Yeah.
your manhunter does the same thing
Yeah. Takes the face.
where you
Yeah.
can take the face off and
Yeah.
you don't have to put a whole new head in there. Now, what pissed me off is you put this small faceplate in there, and
Yeah.
you should have put more than one faceplate, or at least or at least put the staff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the manhunters use,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah.
the demon slayer, he got two different heads. He got the backpack, and he got his sword in two different hands. That's why I say he was actually worth the little $25 that I dropped for him.
Oh, you talking about okay, you talking about a different line, my bad. I thought we were still talking about DC. Okay, no, you talking
No,
about actual
yeah, I
Demon
was
Slayer.
talking about that, but I was talking about McFarlane in general.
McFarlane Gen. Okay.
But at the same time, now the DC Huntress has the three different face plates. What he should have did is actually put the staff in there too, because he didn't. She has a bow staff, and then you would have been good. You had two different face plates, well, three, because two different. Like you have one that's a modernized look, one that's a '90s look, and then one that's just like a regular different face skull. He
Well, that
gave you
wasn't
choices.
good.
Yeah, he gave you choices. So I don't. But yeah, I think that would have made the better. But I'm saying that to say that is one of the smarter or the better moves he has made. I just from the looks of it though, I hope it just doesn't stay with these because you know how everyone was cutting down on the collectors what are they called?
Yeah, the collector's edition or whatever.
Yeah, I hope he just doesn't leave
Yeah.
it just to the collector's edition. And
You know what? I think it is because that's the higher price point.
Yeah.
And that's going to
Of course.
justify them being a higher price point.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. So like the 19, 20, well, they're 22 now. $22 figures are going to be your base shit. The $25 figures are going to be
with the build figure.
Build a figure, and the $29, $30 figure is going to have all the bells and whistles.
The bells and whistles.
Which is, you know what? I'm okay. I'm down
okay
with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. It's not like with like Marvel Legends where you're like, hey man, here's this deluxe figure. What did he say? How did Anthony Customs put it? Oh, they give regular figures, deluxe figures prices, but they don't give you the deluxe figure stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, hey, here's this Spider-Man. It's a deluxe figure price, but you don't get any webs, you don't get any web effects or anything. It's just him and maybe a hand.
Yeah, you
Like,
get let's see, you get a wall crawl hand and a whip hand. One.
Whip hand. No web effects or nothing.
Mandatory things that should come with Spider-Man: flip hands, raw quality hands, and at least some kind of web accessory.
Like
that is it.
I would take all of that over extra head. I would take all of that over an extra head.
Yeah, I got Peter Parker head, so I'm okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you see, that's where I'm like, if you're gonna charge more, at least give me something that's useful. Just something.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating when they pull that, man.
Man, and I understand price increases. Don't get it twisted. I understand there's gonna be price increases, man. It's gonna creep up. Price is gonna creep up.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
But like but the thing is, you're giving us the same. You're re-releasing the figure that you've already done before, and now you're trying to get that extra money out of them. Just get out of here, man. Like they're re-releasing Venom Pool.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you releasing Venom Pool?
You know, the real reason is because they want to be lazy and just cash in. That's it.
Yeah. And then they re-released Sam Wilson Captain America, right? Falcon Cap.
With the wings.
Oh man, with the wings. But they couldn't even take the time. They couldn't even take the time to update anything.
Yeah.
Anything else.
Yeah, like make them pinless or something.
Pinless, anything. Butterflies, anything. You know, fuck it. Keep the pins, give us some butterfly joints. You know, I don't you know what I'm saying? Anything.
Anything.
They didn't update anything.
But that's the point. It's lazy. They just cash it out. They earn bank because they know people will just nom.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing that's been pissing me off, and this is completely off subject, not off subject, but a little bit of a tangent. Transformers. Um, Transformers One came out what last weekend?
Uh-huh.
Released last weekend, and I'm walking around the store like, where are the Transformer One figures? Oh, they come out next year.
What?
No, they got Transformer One
No,
figures.
no, no. They got Orion packs, but the rest of them are like for the kids. They're not the
Oh, okay.
studio series one.
Oh, you talking about studio like okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, those do
yeah.
come out there, yeah.
Mhm.
But
I'm like, what's going on with that? You know, that doesn't make any sense.
I
Because
think they riding high on 86 studio series.
Tony man, go ahead and put us back in the full view. Cause I'm done with my show and tell. I'm still
Well, you
geeking.
got a pretty good show and tell, sir. I'm actually kind of green here. I'm kind of green here because
Trust me, I was really not intending to get no gridiron stuff, man. I keep seeing it, I'm like, "Man, that stuff be so overpriced." But nostalgia was the thin end of the wedge for me, man. He had
yeah.
got that little metal slug that
Uh-huh.
little mini tank. I'm like, dang, that is cool, man. $99. I don't know if I can do that, man. Then they started. But that was early, you know. And I think this nostalgia had got like the best one. It was the one that had like all the extras with it, and it came in a box, which you can then flip the box and make it into like a outpost. So yeah, he got the good one. And I was
Yeah.
tempted to pick up some of them outposts, man. But $14 a panel. I
I
know
need
I
to
know
go
y'all are
plan to
smart
kind
money.
of get that. I think I'm gonna get some of those monster for the speed. The monster
Oh
fresh
man,
monkey
yeah,
fiction.
me and
Yeah,
him was talking about Monster Force, man.
yeah. I think I'm gonna get some of these
all
fresh
the months. Yeah,
uh
months
what-
figures.
I'm definitely getting Robert Guillaume, General Robert Guillaume. I'm getting him.
yeah. I don't know. I'll probably get that general that looks like Avery from Halo. Him. Well, he looked like Carl. We talked about he looked like
Carl Weathers. We
Carl
talking
Weathers.
about the same person.
Yeah, and well, yeah. And then I am thinking I want Dracula and maybe Hellthing and
Mm.
uh and the one
Yeah,
that looks like Dr. Quest
Hmm.
from Johnny Quest. They got to look
Yeah.
like
yeah.
yeah. They got one that
Hey,
look like yeah.
if
Now if they
Brian
mess
Cranston
around and make
show
one that
up,
look like Brace Bannon, oh Lord, quit playing with me. So
oh, it'd be
He's
over
just gonna
with.
collect, get them all, so you can get the whole
I
group.
would at least get I would get the one that look like Race Bannon. I can get
All
the
you
one that
need
look
to
like
do,
Dr. Quest and hope to high hell that they made two little random kids.
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Yeah, Johnny
Oh
Quest was
man.
yeah.
Johnny Quest, man. That's why I like Venture Brothers so much, man.
I
Yeah.
love Venture Brothers. That
I
alone.
still, I
I,
still
I,
get on, I still get on HBO Max and watch some of the
Yeah,
episodes
and
that they
watch it.
release.
Yeah, I sure will.
mhm.
Because I remember, it was me and Jeremy, me and the Watcher. We were talking about if they could put. Well, first it was who you think would win in a fight between
Brock and
Brock
Race
Simpson
Bannon.
Yeah,
no,
and we
no, I
found
mean
out.
Brock Sim. No, I mean
No.
Brock Sampson and Black Dynamite. That's who we was
Oh,
talking about.
okay.
We were like, yeah, they're probably old military special ops buddies. So you can see
Yeah.
that now. The two of them would get along just fine after a quick fight.
Yeah, it'd be a
But
quick fight. Quick fight or quick steer down. And then that'll be it. But now Race died before he just died on the show. That
Yeah.
was
I
so
knew,
funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
now that
know
was funny how they was sitting up there. The little parachute was dragging him and the little kids was on top of his body.
It's so terrible.
it was, yeah, man. I mean, it was entirely indignant.
It was
It was so
indignant
bad.
to the highest degree of
Un,
indignancy.
Oh
un,
gosh, that was so terrible
unceremoniously.
though.
And
But
then
yeah,
and
I
then
think
wasn't it just yeah.
Oh,
But
what?
but I
What was
do
it?
agree. I mean, like back to what Rashad was talking about as far as the Transformers one. It does make sense to go ahead and strike while it's hot.
Hmm.
It made a whole.
Oh, just
It
go
had,
ahead and get the figures and watch the movie.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, because
yeah.
I
Release the
mean,
figures with the
honestly,
movie. Yeah.
like when I look at Transformers the movie, I either have him or I have Rodimus down, or
Yeah.
even Prime. But yeah, you have somebody down while you looking at these movies. Now, the only thing that probably is the saving grace, but you have to remember that Hasbro is Hasbro in your times.
Mhm.
Um, the thing is that if you have the video getting ready to come out about the same time that the toys are, there's a good chance that you might pick up on your sales, but not as
Yeah.
much as you would if you had them out when the movie was out.
Yeah.
Because even with the movie when the movie was out, I mean, I'm talking about Transformers. When I got out of the movies,
Mhm.
I played with them. Like
Hmm.
Yeah.
I had,
Well,
like I had a group of Transformers down, just like
yeah.
maybe 3 or 4 of them, and I spaced out with them
Yeah.
because you know it made it made me say, hey, I haven't played with Transformers in a while because it was
Right.
that good
Right.
of a movie. It was a good
Right.
movie. I just and I and well, we talked about it in Walmart. It was just the fact that seeing the relationship with him and Prime made you be like, damn, that is really messed up for
Yeah.
them to like go that far left from each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was really messed up that it was just because of your view and my view
Right.
going in
Right.
different directions. But yeah, it does make more sense to have the toy out because Hasbro is known for that. We have to have the toy out when this movie come out so we can
When the
make our
movie
money.
comes out. Well, at least before the movie comes out,
At
you
least
know. Well,
before.
Yeah.
I wonder if Eternals messed that up. 'Cause I think did Eternals figures come out before the movie, or
It
did they
That
was.
come
was
out
because
after?
that was because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Those
what what was
like they were
what?
planning to
Yeah.
kind of drop around the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
COVID
thought that's
kind of
what he
pushed
said.
everything back.
okay, but
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 no.
them
What
toy
what
them toy
what I
deals
was
was
at
made
no. What I was asking was, did they come out before or after?
No,
before.
it came out before because, like you said
Before.
before, the movie was
They wasn't
supposed to
sitting
come out.
on shelves
The
getting dusty.
Yeah,
what
the
you said
movie.
that?
He said, like you said, the movie was supposed to come out, but
Uh-huh.
it got pushed back because of production and COVID.
Okay.
But
Right.
Hasbro had already been like, these got to get on up out of our warehouse, and
Hmm.
so
Yeah. And I felt
Okay.
like they overproduced the Eternals figures because I found
No,
them.
the movie flopped.
No, the movie flop, but I'm talking about like
Nah, I'm just
movie
messing
But
with
flop,
you.
they
but you got a
Yeah,
also
but
ton of
no,
figures that are
they
not moving.
overproduced. They
Yeah.
they overproduced. No, I won't even say they overproduced.
they over.
It's
They,
no,
go ahead.
I think it's figures people didn't know anything about.
Yeah, and that
So
was the thing.
but they also
if the
made too
movie was
many.
good, if the what'd you say, Mage?
But they also made too many. Like they released too many.
No,
Like they were
no,
thinking
no.
this is gonna be
I don't think they produced me. I just don't think people
Ollie's
bought.
would beg to differ.
I don't think people bought them
They
because
no, they did
if
not because they made too
that
many.
nobody bought them, so that's why they went into Ollie's. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if the movie had been really great and it had been figures and characters that people cared about,
Hmm.
then
Movie was
then they
good.
wouldn't be at Ollie's. But the I think it's a combination of the movie being terrible and its characters people don't really care about.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Eternals are
yeah, it wasn't
very
really.
they figure into the story, but they don't work.
It's like Inhumans. Like if you weren't a huge fan of comic books and loved Inhumans, then you're not really
You're
gonna
not
care
gonna
about
care.
you're
Yeah.
not gonna care
Yeah.
about the figures.
But here's the thing that's different with
But
Inhumans is they have
if the show
better
had been
marketing penetration.
no, I'm saying if the show Inhumans had been great,
Hmm.
then that's when the figure sales would pick up.
Well,
Yeah.
But
now here's the thing about that. Kevin Feige and Jeff Loeb ain't boys, and so Kevin, kind of did him dirty. Didn't really support him, and so
Hmm.
the TV effort fell off heavy.
Yeah, that TV show, the TV
That
show had the TV show premiere had an IMAX theater release premiere.
and it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have.
It's
The
because
first episode, the first episode was shot for IMAX,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And everything else was shot for iPhone.
but the problem is the show wasn't well put together. So it wasn't well put together.
You know
don't,
why
you
that
know,
was?
Well,
You know
well,
why it was,
They had
right?
such
It's
a
because
short. They had such a short amount of time.
uh-huh.
Like they kept getting. They kept getting. They kept. What's the best way to say it? It's like their resources, time, and everything just kept getting cut back and cut back and cut back.
Yeah.
And they got to a point of do what you can with what you got, and they ain't have much to do nothing with.
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
Well,
I
whatever
want
the
to say,
case may be. Oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, the one thing that you have to think about is they were during the time when they was trying to, and like I said, this is another time we've talked about is the fact that they were trying to get rid of the X-Men,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and
Yeah.
Right.
Because they
without
were
it,
Before the
they were
Fox
trying
deal.
to make them the new mutants, and I'm using
Mm-hmm.
quotation marks, the new mutants, and
Yep.
they messed themselves up. That's why
yeah.
he
They
had to get.
sure did.
That's why he distanced himself from his homeboy. I mean, he
Yep.
distanced him because, like, oh man, we've messed up. That's what he did. Basically, oh man, we messed up. Even when you did the
Hold
X
on.
Men versus
Oh,
the Human,
yeah. Yeah.
it was no way for you to record. You messed up. You started a war with that, and then even then, it was a lot of people that were like, come on, man, the X Men will run that on them. The only thing that,
Yeah.
but to get back to what you were saying, the TV show, if you would have went ahead and not said anything about, hey, we're replacing the X-Men, they're going to be the new status quo as far as mutants is concerned, as
Yeah.
far as like saying that the Inhumans are going to be mutants. If you had
Yeah.
kept that out of your mouth
Mm-hmm.
and just introduced the Inhumans, because they did like it when it was mixed in with the even Marvel's Agents of Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it
Yeah.
worked well in
It
It
was,
worked
Agents of
well.
yeah,
Shield.
Yeah.
they liked it enough to
Yeah.
be like, well, what about that? That's how they got the green light for the show.
Yep.
The thing is
Yep.
that when they timed that wrong to say these are going to be the new X-Men, and they was like, wait a minute, you no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
You
what he
start.
messed up.
Yeah. They start pissing off a lot of people that love the comics, and that's the way it is. Because the X-Men were the mutants. X-Men characters was what's carried Marvel comics for the longest ass
Exactly.
time.
Like
Hmm.
super long. And
Avengers, those guys, Inhumans, all those guys were second tier characters. To the
Second
X
tier
Men, the
anti-heroes.
mutants carried Marvel, and then
Yeah.
of course Spider Man and
That's
Spider
true.
Man. But
Right.
but for the most part, it was the X Men characters.
Yeah.
yeah,
All of them. The
X-Men,
X Men
Wolverine.
universe. The X Men universe. That whole universe carried Marvel for the longest time. You
Yeah.
know, and it's only until recently that Iron Man and all those guys start getting some limelight.
Well, they
You
had
know,
some like Iron Man in particular had some limelight earlier.
when
Only because
when
of Robert Downey
Only
Jr.
because of that
No,
movie.
no, no.
before I'm
Like
talking about
even
before that. Before
yeah,
that.
like even before that,
Before
like in
that.
the
Oh, you
'90s, we
talking
had
about?
like
When?
so I'm talking about like late. I want to say about mid '90s
Uh-huh.
because around that era they actually redesigned Iron Man.
The
Uh-huh.
cartoon.
They had that thing where he
Tony,
just kind of died.
Tony, I'm talking about when you go out into the community, you talk to people about Marvel. Back in the '90s, what were people talking about?
I mean,
X-Men.
mostly X-Men.
X-Men.
Jim
And
Lee
then
X
No,
Men, because
X-Men.
that was
The
Jim Lee's run. '90s
yeah,
was
yes,
Jim Lee's run.
'90s.
and then of
So
course Spidey
Even
with
even then,
Venom and
even then, we
company.
had the Hulk cartoon. We had the Iron Man cartoon. We had Fantastic Four cartoon. You know what I'm
so
saying? We had all
yeah,
these cartoons, but nobody cared.
yeah.
Nobody
So
liked that shit.
yeah,
Well,
the whole thing.
So so
Go ahead.
so 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 when RDJ came through and they introduced Iron Man, it changed the dynamics of
mhm,
the culture of the people reading the comics. It brought a new light on these people
yeah,
that nobody cared about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, and so Marvel. saying, okay, hold up, we don't have the rights to X-Men. We don't have the rights to Spider-Man. Let's promote the Avengers. So you notice all the books, comic books, started becoming Avengers heavy and X-Men light and
Hmm.
Inhumans heavy, and all Spider-Man until
And
Spider-Man.
they damn near ended Fantastic Four.
Yes,
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
couple
yeah,
times they almost
you
did,
know,
but fan outcry kind of kept
man,
that from happening.
So a lot of that stuff started happening, and so they're like, man, that's when they start having the whole wars and stuff, and these people killing
Hmm.
off these people, and these guys going off and make
Yeah.
Cyclops a fanatic, which was dope, by the way, but still, you know,
Well, because
Well,
like
I think that they just a side note that they are
yeah,
trying to go in that direction again, where they're
I
going to have
like it.
Cyclops a more he's
Militant kind of,
militant more.
yeah.
But yeah, but go ahead, go back to your thing. But yeah, but that's what I just said that because I don't mind crazy clops, but I
I like Crazy
also
Clops.
I I don't necessarily have to
Easy.
have them all the time. I want Cyclops to
Yeah.
be like he was, where it's just like, hey, push me if you want to, but at the same time, don't play with me.
I
yeah,
like it. I like Cyclops to be a good mix of Xavier and
Yeah,
Magneto. I
that's the
yeah,
want him to
best
because
be the
Cyclops.
balance between the two.
So
yeah,
the
and
best time that Cyclops was like that is, I have to say, during that whole era where he was in the blue skull mask. Like I've always said this: if you see Cyclops in his skull mask, he's in
Which the
he's
skull
in
mask?
dangerous mode. The skull mask,
mhm,
the full
yeah,
skull mask. When
yeah,
he's in
he's
full
ready to
skull
go.
mask, he's
Whoa,
in
whoa,
that's
hold up. What? I don't understand what you mean by skull mask.
okay.
It's
So Cyclops has the half mask and he has a skull mask. The mask that covers his whole skull.
Hmm.
Now, when he's in that mode, when he has his
Oh,
whole skull,
when
that
he got
outfit,
his hair out,
that's when that Cyclops is like that. What'd you say?
I was gonna ask
when
from
he
the
got
picture
when
because
he got the hair,
When
when he
he
got
got
his
his
hair
hair
out,
out.
he was kind of okay.
Yeah, when he got his hair
When
out,
he got that
he
his
full
ain't
hair
he
out.
head,
ain't
Okay,
gutter. He ain't gangster.
okay,
when he
But
got
if
his
you
full
notice,
head,
when he has that skull
that was
mask on,
nasty.
okay. I'm with
he is not to be played with. If you
you. All right.
when the
His
whole
whole
thing when
head is covered.
yeah, when he did the which run is that? It is the run where they had the island. They had the whole island. The
House
run
of
like
X,
when you
House
had
of X.
No, not House X. When Norman Osborn and all of them tried to take over. It's right around that era when Norman Osborn came back and he had
Talk
bought
about
the
the
Dark
Dark
Avengers
Avengers.
and yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Oh,
Mhm.
so
Dark Reign.
yeah, Dark Reign.
Dark
So
Reign.
that's one of
Okay.
the times he had it on.
Uh,
When Cyclops like
we're
when
talking about like hold on, let me show my screen real quick.
please.
So I got a couple images here. We got like
okay,
No,
now
he's
okay,
saying with his
so
hair. He's saying
no,
with
like
his
this.
okay,
hair,
so
not the
like
show.
okay, you see the one when he's in like
Ah, oh
with
man,
the
I'm like
red.
over damn thing.
All
Uh,
right, so you
the
see the
blue and
one when
yellow.
he's in the red. You see the one when that's in the
Yeah,
red.
Yeah,
That
the
one.
X.
yeah,
So that one was when he was actually extra militant. That's when,
yeah,
Mhm.
and he had actually lost his powers were like a little bit crazy
yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
But no,
once
there's another
again,
one. There's
now
another one.
go to the
Go
next
back,
one.
Tony. No,
Now,
the one with the
not
beams.
that one,
Yeah,
not
the
that
one with
one.
the
That one
beams.
right there. That one right there is
No,
just
go up.
Cyclops.
No, no, no. Go up. Go up.
That
I'm talking
one.
about. Go down, Tony. The
I'm
one in the
going
middle.
down
The one in the
So the
middle.
one right there that you see right there in front of you right now,
right
In
that's
the
his
here.
middle.
X Men First Class. That's when Cyclops was X Men First Class.
Ah, okay, okay,
So that's fine. Now go. You're gonna see. Now look for the one that Cyclops. It's like a blue one, not
A
the
blue
old school
one.
blue one, but the Hang
I
on.
think I saw.
Yeah,
Is
like
this
the
it
all
That
black
here?
color suit
yeah,
with the stripes.
that one.
Ah, the astonishing X Men.
That's when,
Astonishing
like I
X.
said,
That's astonishing X Men.
Yeah,
whenever Cyclops is
Yeah,
that's the
in a full
Cyclops I
skull
know.
mask, that's when you are going to get Cyclops that is not to be played with.
yeah,
That's when he is going to move his people like chess, and he's not really gonna care. This man, like I said before, Cyclops turned around and sent Wolverine down there to find out about the vampires, just gambling on the fact that Wolverine's healing factor may possibly kick out the vampire.
yeah.
So that tells you something. Cyclops does not mind when he is in that mode. He is okay with using his people just as chess pieces.
Yeah.
Like it
Oh,
was
that's
one
a weird
time,
three right
yeah.
there.
When there's one time when he turned around and
Scott ain't
the,
got time to
when
take.
Norman Osborn, yeah, when Norman Osborn went and they attacked the island, that's when they had taken the last little remnant of Genosha and made their own little island.
Mhm.
Cyclops turned around and like ordered everybody, like precisely ordered them everything. And then the funny thing about it is, he wanted Warren because Warren, Angel. He wanted
Yeah.
Angel to take out. Well, this was when Warren had the ability to switch between Archangel and just regular
Regular
himself.
Angel. Yeah.
And the whole
Oh,
thing is this: he said, Angel, I need you to take out. I think it was not Dead Shot, but Bullseye or something like that. Because Bullseye,
Mhm.
he said, Scott, I ain't got no run. He said, I know. I said, Angel. And he said, I know. I said, Angel. And he took it on. He knew exactly what Scott wanted him to do. He turned
Mhm.
around and went blue and got at him. So
Nice.
that's whenever you see Cyclops like that, when he has a skull mask, that is when he is going to be the most dangerous. Like, think
Yeah.
about it. This man turned around and those judgment robots, those judgment things on Judgment Day.
oh
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That
yeah,
thing
man. He
tried
was
to
like
judge
trying to take him
Cyclops.
there.
Cyclops said this. He said, "You know what? There's only one person that could judge me, and you really don't want to mess with her." And he walked away from that century, and the thing didn't even judge him.
It's
Yeah.
like, well, I can't. He's not wrong.
Cyclops is just like, because Cyclops, honestly, when he's in that mode, he's in that mode. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
so,
see,
I mean, yeah, you got the respect now, but yeah, and that was way before X-Men '97 happened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's just X-Men 97 finally put it to the public.
finally
So
put it,
people
yeah.
people that didn't know,
People
people that
that didn't
didn't
know
know,
Cyclops, now they knew
now
Cyclops.
they know. They were like, oh man, he's not the little
Yeah, he ain't no hollering out Gene or nothing like that.
yeah.
Nah, he stopped being like that when when he ended up merging with Apocalypse, and he lost his psychic rapport with Gene.
Mhm.
That's when
Yeah.
Cyclops started being a whole lot colder, and everyone thought it was because of that. It's like, no,
Influence.
I'm
Yeah.
like Cyclops, like as a regular dude as he is, he has mental blocks where Jean or Emma can't read his mind.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So when it really boils down, because everyone is like, well, how would he be able to have a relationship with someone that's a telepath? Because he's done that.
Mhm.
So yeah, that dude is something awful.
Man, a scene that I would really love to see played out live action is when it's Avengers versus X-Men. Cyclops looked at Captain America. I think it was he looks at Cap. He looks at Cap. He said, "When they were murdering us, where were
Yeah,
you guys?" Like,
yeah, so, yeah.
I'm like,
But
yes,
yeah, Psych
yeah,
don't
no,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
see,
He and
that's the
but
black
it
part out
it's
loud. I
true.
said the black
yeah,
part
he
out loud.
looked at him. Oh,
'Cause that's the exact same thing I would ask Fastos.
Yeah,
exactly. When
Hmm.
they were murdering us, where were you?
yeah, and of course, Captain America trying to do yeah, like the whole thing like they
Yeah.
did on
Captain
they
Oh,
America
said
the,
still
the,
like
explained
the
it.
same thing
X
on
Men
X Men '97.
Like I said, X-Men
Yeah,
'97 has played the best version of Captain America.
yeah,
As much as everyone's like, oh, Captain America's wholesome, great, whatever. Now,
yeah.
Captain America
No.
knows how to play that role. He knows how to
Hmm.
play that side where it's just like,
Hmm.
well, if I do this, then that means I'm speaking for America. Nah, dude,
Yeah,
that just means you taking a stand.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why I believe that Sam Wilson is the better Captain America
Oh,
when
for
it comes
sure,
to stuff like that,
for
because
sure,
he'll
for
take a
sure.
stand as like this dude went over to Wakanda, that he got his ass whooped, but he went over to Wakanda.
He went over there though.
He
He
went
did.
over there because of the thing is of the stuff they was doing, but because the whole thing is Captain America is only supposed to move when like when the
When
government
Peggy's
says so, or when he's
Yeah,
ordered to do something like that.
Yeah.
man,
And
and
that's
that's why
where the way Steve Rogers moves and acts like that. But Sam Wilson doesn't move like that.
you don't move
Yeah.
like that, man.
Yeah.
That's
So
one of my favorite lines from that the trailer. He's
yeah.
like, well, what if he said something to the effect like, well, what if that goes against something or something like that? Like he was having that debate with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, I want to make Captain America
An
a
official
rank again, official rank.
Yeah.
He said, well, what if I'm needed somewhere that's not? I'm like, man, that is
Yeah.
awesome. That's what I knew. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this movie. Man,
Yeah.
this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Man, if they're going that road, man, at least they hooked me with that line.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's. I hope it's. I mean, they have the makings and the ability. They have the talent, and if they're doing the storyline, I think it is. They would be able to actually make Sam Wilson very respected, because I think that's where the issue falls. Is you still have some jackasses. That's not my Captain America kind of thing, because
Yeah,
Uh,
and
that's what it is.
was
He had to
that was
deal with that. He had to
yes, that
deal
was
with that whole.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That was one of my favorite storylines in the books, man. He was yelling, people were like, "That's not my Captain America,"
that's not my Captain. Yep.
Captain America.
So
There was this whole yeah, and then
he had to.
even in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he even said
Yep.
he even brought up, what I'm saying, I'm a black man wearing a
Yeah.
red
Yeah.
striped shield.
Right.
That's
So yeah. So
so
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was some good writing on that show.
It is. It was good. I
yeah,
think it was good. I don't think it got the actually respect it deserved.
respecting the love.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course it didn't because
Yeah. Yeah.
of
Well, we
course
just
it
talked
didn't.
about everything that did it.
Of
We just
course
talked
it
about
didn't.
everything that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got a
you know,
J6 audience.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got a
So
January. You got them January 6th dudes running around here with a fucking moose head on and a spear.
and yelling about that's not my Captain America. I'm not gonna watch that show.
Yeah.
my
That's not
word.
my Agatha Harkness. I'm not watching that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody saw
Them's
that.
not my Jedi's. I'm not watching that show.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
Uh,
And the fun. Yeah. But yeah.
but here's the thing: at least with Falcon and Winter Soldier, he acknowledges that problem, right? Like
Right.
he
Yeah.
goes, they go out of their way to acknowledge it and discuss it. Agatha,
I haven't watched
whatever.
Agatha. I'm not,
I haven't
Well,
watched it either, but
I haven't
yeah, I
watched
don't
Agatha.
know. Agatha,
Oh my bad.
Agatha
I'm
doesn't
just
touch or have the same trigger
I'm just
points that Falcon and Winter Soldier does.
I'm
doesn't.
just
Yeah,
Agatha is
confused.
much more.
I'm just
Agatha is much more a point of this is a person we know nothing. We little about why she get a show,
Why
and we
she
have all
what
these other shows. That's what.
yeah,
why
That's what
why
they're
did
leaning. Go
why did
ahead.
her show this is what I was my argument. Why did her show get greenlit and had a strong follow through, but none of the other shows like Army Wars, why didn't that get a follow through?
Exactly. That's
Why
where they're
yeah,
from.
is her the only show that got a follow through? And nobody gives a fuck about her character. The only reason anybody knows anything about Agatha Harkness is because of what she did on WandaVision. And don't get it twisted. She did a great job on WandaVision. But
mhm.
was her portrayal of that character warranted enough to get her own spinoff?
Mhm.
I don't think
And
Honestly,
so. Especially when you got all this other stuff.
no, man, you
You got
had
other
so much
stuff,
open
man.
potential when you turn around. Come on, Rose. Come on, Rhodey. Rhodey
yeah,
is. I mean,
Come
when
on.
not even Terrence. I'm talking about. I am talking about Don Cheadle's Rhodey is
Yeah.
one of the best characters because Don Cheadle, despite whatever, stuck to his. I mean, like I'm talking about Rhodey now, stuck to
yeah,
his
Yeah.
guns. He is
yeah,
best
Yeah.
friends with Tony Stark, but will
Yep.
be the first one to tell Tony Stark he's wrong.
yeah,
He is like one of these dudes that like straight like will tell you to your face talking to Cap, yo, you need to go on and register because it's right here. Like that was Rhodey is like one of the dudes you want to have in your corner when stuff goes sideways like that.
yeah.
and
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 especially after you found especially after you sent out this huge
he's a
reveal that he's
skull.
been a
Yeah.
scroll this
But
whole time. Come
yeah,
on, man.
at
That would have
least
been a
in
great
Everyone,
story.
right,
everyone,
at
Like,
least in
holy
Civil
shit.
War, at
Come on,
least in
man.
Civil War, he has been a
Rhodey
scroll.
acted.
He's been a scroll
yeah,
this whole time. And you're gonna tell me you're gonna axe that show? This is gonna have been a great time to say this is what's really happening to Rhodey the real Rhodey, not the Skrull one. The real Rhodey. You could probably even mix the two together. Half
You
of the
can.
Skrull Rhodey and the other half the real Rhodey. But the
And
fact
then,
that you didn't even,
right, go ahead.
man, no, I'm done. I'm
No,
done.
because I
I'm
mean,
so
you
mad.
got so
I
much.
was
Because
so
you
mad.
had to. This man is being gone, and he has to find out that his best friend is dead.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
That alone,
that
and you got to.
alone.
Yeah, that. I mean, because the whole thing about it is the storyline that they did. It was in the early '90s when Iron Man was uh, paralyzed or doing something, and you had Rhodey running Stark Enterprise, and you
Oh,
had Rhodey.
Tony wasn't paralyzed. He was clinically dead. He
Okay, I
just
couldn't remember which one
Whatever.
it was. I know it was paralyzed where the suit it was something to the extent, and it might have been clinically dead or the simple fact
Yeah,
I thought it was where he was just poisoned. It was one of the two.
no.
And
So what in
it
that
could be
particular
both.
storyline?
It could be both.
No,
yeah,
because so in that particular storyline, somebody injected him with the virus that was technology. It was like a nano colony virus that was supposed to kill him. It did. Physically, he went dead. His brain was still alive, and what he did was he found a way, because I think they threw him in cryo to try to save him, but it didn't work because he couldn't resuscitate, and so he kind of remained physically dead, but mentally he was still alive. So what he found out was how to reconnect his brain to his body by rewriting the virus, and that's how he got out of it.
okay.
But
Okay.
he was still paralyzed after that part, I think, because he was almost gone for like 6 months to a year, maybe more. And Rhodey had been literally running a company, being Iron Man, and
Is
doing.
this before he was War Machine?
I thought he was
Yeah,
being War Machine. I thought now see
no,
we
he
might be
was.
thinking about two different things then.
No,
It's two different stories.
he was Iron Man for a
No,
period of time.
okay. I know he was Iron Man because he went through Secret Wars. He was Iron Man then.
But
Now,
Rhodey was pretending to be Iron Man because that's what he got brought on, because he needed, like, Tony needed a body double. So he said, "Hey, Rhodey, you know me. Go be here while I'm here," right?
okay, so we
And
might
that's
be
how that
thinking about a
started.
different one.
But in
There-
this particular storyline, Tony was clinically dead.
Mhm.
He found a way out of being dead, and Rhodey had been running the company and he was actually Iron Man for a period of time.
Yeah,
I have the comics where he was Iron Man, and he had to deal with a bunch of shit like his Tony's old nemesis and or a bunch of his old enemies, and he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with this. Like he just one dude he just put in the dirt, living laser. He shot him to the Andromeda galaxy because he said, go be Mr. Invulnerable and somewhere fuck else. Phew, go fuck away. He shot his ass away, and then he did, and then while he was handling all that shit, Tony finally go, I'm alive. And then Rhodey's like, I ain't doing this shit no more. He just fuck it, and he left. And then he became officially War Machine because he just fuck it and walked out. He took his armor that he had tweaked out. He just moved on, and so that's what happened in that particular storyline. But regardless, I would have liked in the case of the show. I think the reason why they canned the show is because poor performance for the Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
But on top of that, when all the stuff that came out with how Kang was supposed to be, because Kang was linked to Secret Wars that was going into like the Armor
he
Wars
didn't
going
have
into
any.
Secret Wars.
Go ahead. Did he have
Yeah.
anything? I don't think he had anything to do with Armor. Oh, he wasn't going to have anything to do with Armor Wars.
Yeah, but he was tied to it some weird way, because that was another thing I heard. There was a link with Kang, and with them removing Kang from the whole picture instead of kind of like letting it be, they just completely wiped out that whole storyline. And they're probably going to incorporate the Armor Wars and Secret Wars into the Doom area, but not the same capacity. It's like it's going to be a side story built into another part of that saga. That's not a actual episodic thing. And I would have rather it been episodic, because if you think about it, it's a perfect setup, right?
Well,
Tony's
Armor Wars
gone.
was originally supposed to be a movie.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a movie,
and
they
then
turned
it
it
went
into a
to
show.
episode, and then I thought it went. Say what I was talking over and someone was talking what now?
No, I
Wait,
was
what?
talking over you because you weren't saying nothing special.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but the whole
Oh.
shtick was they started off, it was going to be a movie. Then they
Mhm.
said, oh, wait, this would be better as a show because there's a lot to tell. And then it went from that to,
Oh, the special effects are gonna be heavy, so maybe it should be a movie.
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought that's but it is
but
what
it's from what I understand, they're going to take that plot line, storyline, and incorporate it with probably the Doom Saga area. Oh, there, let me get Falcon back.
hey,
Ah,
Oh,
there you go. Sorry,
oh,
I clicked.
had,
I clicked to add you back, and I removed you as soon as you popped up.
okay, that's all good. I had
but
probably had just a drop in a connection.
Okay,
yeah. And
but
plus, I think I'm down to 6 anyway, so I guess we do need to.
Oh,
yeah, it is
Oh,
It's
okay.
1:30.
about 1:30 in
But
the
still-
morning. So yeah.
But still, I'm just frustrated because I'm an Iron Man War Machine. I like those characters.
Right.
Oh yeah.
mhm.
So,
And-
yeah,
I was
that's what.
looking forward to that, and now I'm like,
Yeah, same here,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, yeah,
I
it was.
because
Yeah, I wanted to
Rhodey
see
was
Rhodey.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, you know. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so they're probably gonna have Cap, Falcon Cap, make a quick cameo in Armor Wars or something.
Yeah.
You know.
That would have been nice.
Mhm.
and now
Right.
we're like,
You know what would have
Well-
really been nice? If they'd have went on and made Blade.
Yeah,
We
actually
not
finished
talking about
that.
that because they should
I
have done
believe
that already.
I believe
That
it is
yeah,
willful.
that
It is
that
willful
really messed it up.
negligence. Hmm?
All right, well,
Willful negligence.
May, you gonna walk us out since you don't get to do it a lot. Go ahead and walk us out.
Oh yeah, for real. Hey, to everyone who has who joined us live here or as part of the heralded replay crew, thank you for joining us this evening. It has been quite the rousing discussion and show and tell session. We finally formed back up like Voltron and Devastator, maybe even Gal Gadot. But until next time, like, subscribe, and share if you're so inclined. We will be back and we will be talking about these cool things. And you too can ask who all's gonna be there. See y'all next time.
All right, peace out, everyone.
All right, peace.